ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात् कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरो वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः प्रथमः पादः।
द्वितीयोऽध्यायः प्रथमः पादः।
समर्थः पदविधिः
समर्थपदविधिः
शुभामन्त्रिते पराङ्गवत्स्वरे
सुभामन्त्रिते पराङ्गवत्स्वरे
प्राक्कडारात् समासः
प्राक्कडारात् समासः
सह सुपा
सह सुपा
अव्ययी भावः
अव्ययी भावः
अव्ययं विभक्ति समीप समृद्धि वृद्ध्यर्थाभावात्यया सम्प्रतिशब्द प्रादुर्भाव पश्चात् यथानुपूर्वयोगपद्य सादृश्य संपत्ति साकल्यान्त वचनेषु
अव्ययं विभक्ति समीप समृद्धि व्यत्यर्थाभावात्यया प्रतिशब्द प्रागभाव संपत्ति साकल्यार्थवचनेषु
यथा सादृश्ये
यथा सादृश्ये
यावदवधारणे
यावदवधारणे
सुप्रतिनामात्रार्थे
सुप्रतिनामात्रार्थे
अक्षशलाका संख्याः परिणाम
अक्षशलाका संख्या परिणाम
विभाषा
विभाषा
अपपरिबहिरञ्च वः पञ्चम्या
अपपरिबहिरञ्च पंचम्या
आङ्मर्यादाभिविद्योगो
आङ्मर्यादाभिविद्योः
लक्षणेनाभिप्रतीयाभिमुख्ये
लक्षणेनाभिप्रतीयाभिमुख्ये
अनुर्यत्समया
अनुर्यत्समया
यस्य च यामः
यस्य च यामः
तिष्ठद्गुप्रवृत्तीनि च
तिष्ठद्भु प्रभृतीनि च
पारे मध्ये षष्ट्या वा
पारे मध्ये षष्ट्या वा
संख्यावंश्येन
संख्यावंशेन
नदीभिश्च
नदीभ्यश्च
अन्यपदार्थे च संज्ञायाम्
अन्यपदार्थे संज्ञाया
तत्पुरुषः
तत्पुरुषः
द्विगुश्च
द्विगुश्च
द्वितीया श्रुतातीत पतितगतात्यस्तप्राप्तापन्नैः
द्वितीयाश्चातीतपतितगतात्यस्तप्राप्तपन्नैः
स्वयं तेन
स्वयं
खट्वाक्षेपे
खट्वाक्षेपे
सामी
सामी
कालाः
कालाः
अत्यन्तसंयोगे च
अत्यन्तसंयोगे च
तृतीया तत्कृतार्थेन गुणवचनेन
तृतीया तत्कृतार्थेन गुणवचनेन
पूर्वसदृशसमोनार्थ कलकनिपुनमिश्रश्लक्ष्णैः
पूर्वसदृशसमोनार्थकलकनिपुनमिश्रलक्ष्मैः
कर्तृकरणे कृता बहुलम्
कर्तृकरणे कृता बहुलम्
कृत्यैरधिकार्थवचने
कृत्यैरधिकार्थवचने
अन्येन व्यञ्जनम्
अन्येन व्यञ्जनम्
भक्ष्येन मिश्रीकरणम्
भक्ष्येन मिश्रीकरणम्
चतुर्थी तदर्थार्थबलगितसुखरक्षितैः
चतुर्थी तदर्थार्थबलिहितसुखरक्षितैः
पञ्चमी भयेन
पञ्चमी भयेन
अपेतापोडमुक्तपतितापत्रस्तैरल्पशः
अपेतापोडमुक्तपतितापत्रस्तैरल्पशः
स्तोकान्तिकदूरातकृच्छ्रानित्येन
शोकान्तिकपुरातकृच्छ्रानिकेतेन
सप्तमी शौण्डैः
सप्तमी शौण्डैः
सिद्धशुष्कपक्वबन्धैश्च
सिद्धशुष्कपक्वबन्धैश्च
द्वाङ्क्षेण क्षेपे
वाङ्क्षेक्षेपे
कृत्यैर्णे
कृत्यैर्णे
संज्ञायाम्
संज्ञायाम्
तेनाहोरात्रावयवाः
तेनाहोरात्रो वयवाः
तत्र
तत्र
क्षेपे
क्षेपे
पात्रे समितादयश्च
पात्रे समितादयश्च
पूर्वकालैकसर्वजरत्पुराणनवकेवलाः समानाधिकरणेन दिक्सङ्ख्ये संज्ञाया
दिक्सङ्ख्ये संज्ञायाम्
तद्धितार्थोत्तरपदसमाहारे च
तदितार्थोत्तरपदसमाहारे च
द्वन्द्वतत्पुरुषयोः उत्तरपदे नित्यसमासवचनम्
द्वन्द्वतत्पुरुषयोः उत्तरपदे नित्यसमासवचनम्
संख्यापूर्वो द्विगुः
संख्यापूर्वो द्विगुः
कुत्सितानि कुत्सनैः
कुत्सितानि कुत्सनैः
पापानके कुत्सितैः
पापाणके कुत्सितैः
उपमानानि सामान्यवचनैः
उपमानानि सामान्यवचनैः
उपमितं व्याघ्राधिभिः सामान्या प्रयोगे
उपमितं व्याघ्रादिभिः
सामान्य प्रयोगे
प्रयोगे
विशेषणं विशेष्येन बहुलम्
विशेषेण बहुलम्
पूर्वापर प्रथम चरम जगन्य समान मध्य मध्यम वीराश्च
प्रथम चरम जगन्य समान
मध्य मध्यम वीराश्च
श्रेण्यादय कृतादिभिः
श्रेण्यादयकृतादिभिः
तेन नन् विशिष्टेनानन्
तेन विशिष्टेनानञ्च
शाकपार्थिवादीनां सिद्धये उत्तरपदलोपस्य उपसंख्यानम्
शाकपातिवादीनां सिद्धये उत्तरपदलोपस्य उपसंख्यानम्
सन्मगत्परमोत्तमोत्कृष्टाः पूज्यमानैः
सन्महत्परमोत्कृष्टाः पूज्यमानैः
वृन्दारकनागकुञ्जरैः पूज्यमानम्
वृन्दारकनागकुञ्जरैः पूज्यमानम्
कतरकतमो जातिपरिप्रश्ने
कतरकतमो जातिपरिप्रश्ने
किं क्षेपे
किं क्षेपे
कोटा युवतिस्तोककतिपयदृष्टिधेरुवशावेगद्भष्कयनी प्रवक्तृ श्रोत्रियाध्यापक दूर्तैर्जातिः
कोटा युवति स्तोककतिपयदृष्टिधेनुवशावेतद्भष्कयनी प्रवृत्तियाध्यापकदूतैर्जातिः
प्रशंसावचनैश्च
प्रशंसावचनैश्च
युवा खलति फलितवलिनजरतीभिः
युवाखलतिफलितवलिनचरतीभिः
कृत्यतुल्याख्या अजात्या
कृत्यतुल्या अजात्या
वर्णो वर्णेन
वर्णो वर्णेन
कुमारश्रमणादिभिः
कुमारश्रमणादिभिः
चतुष्पादो गर्भिण्या
चतुष्पादो गर्भिण्या
मयूरविंशकादयश्च
मयूरविंशकादयश्च
इति पाणिनीयसूत्रपाठे द्वितीयाध्यायस्य प्रथमः पादः
इति पाणिनीयसूत्रपाठे द्वितीयाध्यायस्य प्रथमः पादः
द्वितीयः पादः
द्वितीयः पादः
पूर्वापराधरोत्तरमेकदेशिनैकाधिकरणे
पूर्वापराधरोत्तरमेकदेशिकैकाधिकरणे
अर्धं नपुंसकम्
अर्धं नपुंसकम्
द्वितीय तृतीय चतुर्थ तुर्यान्यन्यतरस्य
द्वितीय तृतीय चतुर्थ तुर्यान्यतरस्याम्
प्राप्तापन्ने च द्वितीयया
प्राप्तापन्ने च द्वितीयया
कालाः परिमाणिना
कालाः परिमाणिना
नञ्ज
नञ्च
ईषदकृता
ईषदकृता
षष्ठी
षष्ठी
याजकादिभिश्च
याजकादिभिश्च
न निर्धारणे
न निर्धारणे
पूरणगुणसुहितार्थसदव्ययतव्यसमानाधिकरणेन
पूरणगुणसुहितार्थसदव्ययतव्यसमानाधिकरणेन
तेन च पूजायाम्
तेन च पूजायाम्
अधिकरणवाचिना च
अधिकरणवाचिना च
कर्मणि च
कर्मणि च
तजकाभ्यां कर्तरि
त्रिजगाभ्यां कर्तरि
कर्तरि च
कर्तरि च
नित्यं क्रीडाजीविकयोः
नित्यं
नित्यं
क्रीडाजीविकयोः
सुगतिप्रादयः
उगतिप्रादयः
उपपदमतिं
उपपदमतिम्
अमैवाव्ययेन
अमैवाव्ययेन
तृतीया प्रवृत्तिन्यन्यतरस्याम्
तृतीया प्रवृत्तिन्यन्यतरस्याम्
त्वाच
त्वाच
शेषो बहुव्रीहिः
शेषो बहुव्रीहिः
अनेकमन्यपदार्थे
अनेकमन्यपदार्थे
संख्यया व्ययासन्नादोरादिकसंख्याः संख्येये
संख्यया व्यया सन्नादोराधिकसंख्या
संख्याः
संख्ये
दिङ्नामान्यन्तराले
दिङ्नामान्यन्तराले
नामान्यतराले
तत्र तेनेदमिति स्वरूपे
तत्र
तत्र
तेनेदमिति
तेनेदमिति
स्वरूपे
स्वरूपे
तेन सहेति तुल्ययोगे
तेन
तेन
सहेति
सहेति
तुल्ययोगे
तुल्ययोगे
चार्थे द्वन्द्वः
चार्थे
चार्थे
द्वन्द्वः
उपसर्जनं पूर्वम्
उपसर्जनं पूर्वम्
राजदन्तादिषु परम्
राजदन्तादिषु परम्
द्वन्द्वे घी
द्वन्द्वे घी
अजाद्यदन्तम्
अजाद्यदन्तम्
अल्पाश्तरम्
अल्पाश्तरम्
सप्तमी विशेषणे बहुव्रीगौ
सप्तमी
विशेषणे
विशेषणे बहुव्रीहो
निष्ठा
निष्ठा
वाहिताग्न्यादिषु
वाहिताज्ञादिषु
कडारा कर्मधारये
कडारा
कर्मधारये
इति पाणिनीयसूत्रपाठे द्वितीयाध्यायस्य द्वितीयः पादः
इति
पाणिनीयसूत्रपाठे
द्वितीयाध्यायस्य द्वितीयः पादः
revising the samasa prakriya. The study of samasa is preceded by the karaka. Karaka is preceded by kridanta. This is the order. We know karaka. We have seen, but not all in detail, but we have seen. Panchami, Shashti, Chaturthi, etc. If not the sutras in detail, we are going to see that later, but we have seen karaka. So knowledge of karaka, and that should be preceded by kridanta. So kridanta also, we know. This is the order. So samasa comes after karaka. In forming a samasa, the mukhya karya is preceded by many avantara karyani. Avantara karyani, there are 6-7 prakarana sutras. So all these things are required. Then samasa, the karya. And samasa and the sutra based on which the samasa is formed, that is samasa vidayaka sutra, that it starts from here, we know. In this section 2.1 and 2.2, here also 2.1 section, it has got about 72 sutras. And section 2, it has 38. So about 110 sutras. The first 6 sutras are not Samasa Vidayaka Sutra. It is just a naming. The first, the 5, 211 to 215. So minus that, so there are about 94 sutras. Samasa Vidayaka Sutrani. They are called Samasa Shastra. So among these, 2 to 30, 2 to 38 are the sutras which specifies the Purvanipata. Purvanipata, Paranipata. Upasarjanam Purvam. Starting from here 2 to 32, end of this section, 2 to 38. First, we have to decide which is Purva or which is Para, Purvanipata, Paranipata. Then we have to decide the Lingam, Linga Vachana. Dvandva Tatpurushayoho. This Parvat Lingam. Or if it is Bahuvadigi, then it is depends on the Visheshya. So Linga Vachana Nirnaya. That is dealt in the section 241. Second chapter, 4th section, starting from the first sutra. Digu Ekavachanam. We have seen this Dvandvascha Prani Turya Senanganam. All this Jatihi Apraninam, Shudra Jantavaha, all this thing we have seen. This is 2 to 32, 2 to 38. Avibhavascha, we are going to see that Avibhavascha. So up to 38th sutra, or we can say not 38, 31, we can say. Up to 31, Linga and Vachana. Linga and Vachana determined by the sutra. So all the sutras are linked. Parvat Lingam, Dvandva Tatpurusha Yogo. So Linga and Vachana. So they are dealt in this section. Tatpurushahanan Karmadarayaha. Avibhavascha Napumsakam. Sanapumsakam, Avibhavascha Napumsakam. Sanapumsakam already we have seen this in Yugu Samasa. Samani Napumsakam. Sanapumsakam. So this is the second point. First is Purvanipata, then Linga Vachana. Third one is Suvantam Suvantena Sagasamasyate. Then we apply Supodhatu Pratipadikyoho. Look, Kirtatita Samasascha Pratipadikam. Then Supodhatu Pratipadikyoho. Look. But not always the sup look happens when the Uttarapada follows for the Purvapada. That is dealt in 631. 6th chapter, 3rd section. Aluk Uttarapade. Aluk Uttarapade 6312 to 6324. When the Uttarapada follows, Purvapadasya Vibhakti Supaha Aluk Bhavati. Yata Yudhishthiraha Atmane Padam Parasmai Padamiti. 631 Aluk Uttarapade. From here up to 6324, in this section also we have seen many sutras. Vivasha Swasrapatyoho. In this, from 6325 onwards up to the end, 63, 130, 139, some prasaranas up to that sutra. When Uttarapada follows, what will happen? What karya happens to the Purvapada? Like Mahatma, for example. Magat becomes Maha. When Uttarapada follows, some Adesha, some change, some Adesha happens in the Purvapada. So that is dealt in this. If you remember, this sutra, Nagi, Vriti, Vrishi, Vyadhi, Ruchi, Sakitaneshu, Kau, we have seen this. In the case of Strilinga, long back it is Subanta. Anyway, this sutra. Nahi. What is Nahi? It's just an example. Okay. What is nahi? Nahi from the dhatu. Nakh dhatu. What is nakh? Bandhane. Then do you remember the Subanta? It's
Upana.
connected to Upanak, exactly. So what happened to the Upanak? Upa is Upasarga, right? Upapurvaka nakh dhatu, then pau, pratyaya. Then what will happen to the Upa? Upa, which is Rasva, becomes Dirgaha, right? Purva padasya, upasargasya, Dirgatvam bhavati, right? That is a change. Like that, Purva pada undergoes change based on the Uttara pada. When Uttara pada follows, you can see here, Nahi vriti vrishti vidhi ruchi sahitani ityeteshu vipratyanteshu Uttarapadeshu Purvapadasya Dirgaha bhavati Sangitayam Vishaye. So that is we get Upanak. Then Nahodaha, we apply Upanat. Upanaho, Upanaha. We get similarly Vriti, Vrishti. Vrishdhatu, that's all. This also we have seen Vrish. Upapurvaka Vrish becomes Upa Vrish. Then when you decline Vrish, when you decline Upavrit, then Pravrish also. So like that we have seen Pravrit. Upavrit, only nothing happens. Upavrit or Upavrid, like Marul Shabdavat. Pravrish, Vrish Purvaka. This is the Prapurvaka Vrish Dhatu. Pravrish. This also we have seen Subanta, I think, the Shabda, Karanta Shabda. Pra become Pra, Dirgaha Bhavati. Okay, this is just an example. In the Subanta itself, we have seen this. In the Ashtadhyay, once long back it is we did. Similarly, many Dralope Purvasi Dirganaha here only. So changes happening to the Purvapada, Dirga or Adesha, etc. This is a change happening due to the Uttarapada. The Purvapada change happens. This is another Karya. Then Samasanta Pratyaya. After forming Samasa, then not to all the Samasa we had Samasanta Pratyaya. To which Samasa, to which word at the end of the compound Samasanta Pratyayas are added. For that we have to refer to the section 5.4. Starting from 5.4.68. So 5.4.68 is Samasantaha. Samasantaha comes under the section Taditaha. Tadita is 4.1.76. This is 5.4.68. Samasantaha, 5th chapter, 4th section. Samasantaha, starting from here up to the end of this section. Samasanta Pratyayas. So therefore, the knowledge of all these are required to form the compound. That is what we have been seeing. Now, then, so therefore, we can see, we can take like this. That is, first is, we assign first we have to find out what is Purva Nipata. Then after forming the compound, suppose Dhatu Pratipadik Yoga, look, that also another important thing here. Suppose Dhatu Pratipadik Yoga, look. So that sutra we know. Supratyaya becomes look. Pratyelope pratyelakshanam na lumata angasya. Pratyelope pratyelakshanam na lumata angasya. Here, the pratyalakshana, if you see the sutra 1162, pratyelope pratyelakshanam. This is just a revision. We are not seeing anything new. 1162. Pratyelope pratyelakshanam. And here, one Vartika also is there. Interesting Vartika. Varnashaye nasti pratyelakshanam. See, pratyalope, pratyalakshanam. So here if you see the pratyaya, when pratyaya becomes lopaha, pratyalakshanam bhavati. That is, for example, Rajan plus Purushahara. Rajan, if you take the word Rajan plus Purushaha, Raja Purushaha, Rajan plus Nas, Purusha plus Su. What is the Rajan plus Nas? Then Purusha plus Su. This gets the Pratipadika Sanya, Krutadita Samasascha Pratipadikam, Samasa, Samasanta, Samtasa Pratipadika Sanya. Now, in this here, when the Pratyaya becomes Lopaha, look, Adarshanam, but Adarshanam Bhavati, when the Pratyaya becomes Adarshanam, then we have Rajan and Purusha. Pratyalope, Pratyalakshanam. Lopa is Adarshanam. Na Lumata Angasya. Now, Rajan enjoys the Sanya, both Pratipadikam and Padam. Even though the Pratyaya has become Lopa, Adarshanam, Rajan, which is a Padam, Rajan plus Nas becomes Raja, Ragnyaha. That Alokika Vigraha we are writing like this. Nas, the Pratyaya goes away. Rajan enjoys the status of being Padam also. And also Pratipadikam. That is why Nalopaha Pratipadikantasiya is applied. So this status of the Pratipadikatvam and Padatvam, it is not Angakarya. If Angakarya is a Nalumata Angasya will apply. Nalumata Angasya. That is why Rajan enjoys the Pratipadika Sanya and Nakara at the end of the Padam, the Panalopa Pratipadikantasiya. So you can see application of Nalopa Pratipadikantasiya because Pratyalope, Pratyalakshanam, Nalumata Angasya, it is not Angakarya. It is just Nama. The assigning the name, that is not denied. Another example, Manas. Manas plus Nas. Then Datta plus Su. This example also we have seen Manasa plus Su. Here also Pratyalope, Pratyalakshanam, Nalumata Angasya, Pratyaya Lopam Krutva, Adarshanam Krutva. Manas iti asya ka sanya bhavati. It enjoys the sanya, Pratipadikam as well as a Padam. Padatvat, now Padanta Sakara becomes Ru. Therefore, Manaso Datta. This is Rupam. This is the Samasa. You can see the Pratyalope, Pratyalakshanam. Here it is just a Namakaranam. So Padatu Pratipadikyoho, look by that, look Adarshanam Bhavati. Adarshanam Krutva. Sanya Bhavati. Whatever the Sanya, the Pratipadika Sanya enjoys. Other Sanya, it is Padam and enjoys Pratipadikam also. Because Nakara at the end of the Pratipadikam originally. And similarly here Manas. Once it has become Padam, after that Pratyaya is removed, it enjoys, continues to enjoy Padasanya. That is why we are able to apply Sasajushoruhu and then Utvadesha. We can apply Utvadesha. Ashicha. What about here? Gohitam. Gohitam is, it is Gavehitam, Gohitam. Compound is Gavehitam, Chaturthi. Gavehitam, Gohitam. Or Gavaha, Gavehitam. Gavehitam. It is Gavehi, not Chaturthi. Okay. What is the Chaturthi of Go Shabda? Go Gavaha, Gam Gaha, Gava Gobhyam Gobhi, Gave Gobhyam Gobhyaha, Goha Gobhyam Gobhyaha. No. Gave is Chaturthi. I think Go Shabda. Go Shabdasya Chaturthi Bhakti Ekavachanam will be Gave Gobhyam Gobhyaha. So Gave is Chaturthi. Right? I think it must be Chaturthi, Gave. Yeah. So not Gave.
Gave is Chaturthi.
Chaturthi, okay, yeah. Yes. So therefore, Gave plus Nye. Itam is Ita plus Su. Here, Pratelope Prate-lakshanam. Nalavatangasya Go Shabda is Go only. So here you don't see anything happening here. Go and Ita. Go and Ita. Pratelope Prate-lakshanam. So here, when the pratyaya has become look, adarshanam. Go plus Ita. Here it is, the pratyaya is, here it is A. Because of A, you apply Ayadi Sandhi, therefore only Gave comes. So now, this is Sandhi Karya. This is Sandhi Karya. Pratelope Prate-lakshanam. Pratelope Prate-lakshanam. Na lumata Angasya. Anga Karya only will happen, but this is Sandhi Karya. Now will Sandhi Karya happen? This will happen. Will Sandhi Karya happen? Sandhi Karya permitted? No. That is why the Vartika is there. Varnashaye Prate-lakshanam na bhavati. Varnashaye. The Sandhi Karya is Varnashaya. Sandhi Karya depends on the Varna. So Sandhi Karya, that is Varnashaye, Nasti Prate-lakshanam, Vartika. Vartikakara says here, I think in Kashika, Prate-lakshanam iti kim? Rayaha kulam, Rai kulam, Gavegitam. This is the example. Here, Ayava Deshahu na bhavataha varnashrayatvat. When the pratyaya has become lopa, it does the pratyalope pratyalakshanam. Whatever the pratyaya supposed to do, it will do pratyalakshanam. That is what pratyalope pratyalakshanam. In the pratyalope pratyalakshanam, varnashraye, if varna karya is there, that will not happen. That will not happen. So this is a Vartika, and we have not seen this Vartika, that is why I'm saying this. Varnashaye, Prate-lakshanam bhavati. Otherwise, what will happen? You will not have Gohitam. You will not have Gohitam, you will have Gavehitam. So, Sandhikarya. Varnashraya Vidhi is Sandhikarya. Sandhikarya will not happen. And by the next sutra, Na Lumata Angasya. Na Lumata Angasya, by that Angakarya will not happen. For example, we have seen this compound, Kim Purushaha. Kim Purushaha. Remember this compound under by what sutra Kim Purushaha happens? Kim Kshepe, right? Kim Kshepe, by that sutra, Kim Purushaha. Kim Purushaha is Kim plus Su. And Purusha plus Su. This sutra comes under Visheshanam Visheshena Bagulam. Kim Purusha means what? Kim Purusha, Kim Raja. What does it mean? Kutsitarte, right? What sort of person is he? What sort of king? Kim Purusha, Kim Saka, Kim Rajaha. Yaha Narakshati Saha Raja Nabhavati, right? Kim Raja, we have seen. So here, when you form a compound, Kim plus Su, Purusha plus Su, Alaukika Vigraha, Kim plus su, Purusha plus su, Pratilope, Pratilakshanam, Nalumatangasya. Okay, fine. Then what will happen to Kim? Kim Shabda, when followed by Supratyaya, the Kim is replaced by Kimaha Kaha Sutram is there. By that, this is replaced by Ka. Then Su is Sakara. Then Sakara, Padanta Sakara now, Sakara becomes Ru, Visarga. So you get Kaha. Kim, how does Kim becomes Kaha? Kimaha Kaha. We are going to see that in Subanta later. Kim Shabda, Sarvanama Shabda. So this is Kimaha Kaha is Angakarya, which is in section 72103. This is Angakarya. Kim will be replaced by Ka when Vibhakti Pratyaya follows. Kim Shabda se Vibhakti Pratyaya pare Ka Adesha Bhavati. Therefore, Kim plus Su will become Kaha. Now here, Su Pratyaya came, Pratyaya Lope, Pratyaya Lakshanam. Whatever the Pratyaya supposed to do, it will do. But the next sutra says Na Lumata Angasya, and the Pratyaya becomes look. Therefore, there is Angakarya. This is an under Anga section 72. We know 76412 to 74 end is Anga section. Therefore, Angakarya will not happen. But Pratyelope, Pratyalaksham, this Kim is a Padam. Kim is it is a Padam. Angakarya doesn't happen. It's a Padam. Therefore, Padanta Monuswaraha is applied. Therefore, becomes Anuswaraha. That can happen. This Kim, Makara becomes Anuswara because it is at the end of the Padam. Kim is a Padam. Pratyelope, Pratyalaksham, Nalmatangasya. By that, Kim Shabda enjoys the status of Padam, therefore Monuswaraha is applied, then Kim Purushaha. Then Anuswarasya Parasavarnaha, of course you can apply. Anuswarasya Parasavarnaha is, that is optional Vapadantasya. Vapadantasya, if it is Padanta, then it is optional, Kim Purushaha. So here you can see, Kim is not replaced by Ka because it is Angakarya. Nalamata Angasya denies the changes which are ordained by the sutras in the Anga section, Angakarya. Okay, this is Varnashaye Pratyalakshanam, that Vartika you can note. So the benefit of ordaining other than the Angakarya is for the application of Nalopa Padipadhikantasya, then all the Padanta Vidhi. Of course, then Varnashaya Vidhi, Pratyalope Pratyalakshanam, Pratyalakshan Nasti. Varnashaya is not the Pratyalakshana. Therefore, Sandhikarya Vindal will not happen. Cannot apply Sandhikarya. Because we may ask, Angakarya is not done, but what about Sandhikarya? Sandhikarya may happen, Pratyalope, Pratyalakshana Bhavati, Pratyaya, the content of the Pratyaya, whatever it is, then it can join with the Anga and form and can join, and Sandhikarya can happen. No, that also cannot happen because Varnashaye Nasti Pratyalakshanam. By that Vartika, Sandhikarya will not happen. Otherwise, you will not have Gohitam. You will have Gavegitam. Echaha Yavayavaha will apply. Right? Similarly, the other example as given, Raikulam. Rayaha Kulam Raikulam. If you remember Rayaha we have seen, Raishabda, Ikarantaha, Rayaha, Rai plus Ngas Shashti Bhakti, Rai Ayadi just Ayadi Sandhi, Rayaha Kulam, Rai Kulam. So Varnashaye, Pratyalakshanam, Nasti. Okay. This is then certain things I want to tell which I didn't say in the beginning. Varnashaya Pratyalakshanam. Then in this Samasa Vidayaka Sutra, another thing which already we know, just the the samasa, the sanya, it is ordained by the sutra. It is ordained by the sutra. Prakadarat samasaha. Prakadarat samasaha, by the sutra, samasa sanya is ordained. And we know this section, this samasa shastram is under the adhikara, main adhikara, akadarat eka sanya. 141. Akadarat eka sanya. Kadara is kadara karmadarye, we know. Kadara means the kadaraha karmadarye, 238. Kadara karmadarye, up to that eka sanya bhavati. Kadarat eka sanya. By this adhikara, only one sanya is ordained. So, therefore here, prakadarat samasaha is, first samasa sanya is ordained. Prakadarat, up to before. In the Samasa Vidayaka Sutra, Samasa Shastra, they are given the Samasa sanya, followed by this Avibhavaha. Followed by Avibhavaha, Tat Purushaha, whatever it is. Tat Purushaha, Bahuvrigihi, karma, of course, Karmadharya is not here. So, Dvandva, all these sanya are ordained. Now, Akada Eka sanya, I think we have seen that. You have to note there, when do you ordain? Only one sanya can be ordained, right? That is what Akada Eka sanya. You can see here this Akada Eka sanya, this Adhikara Sutra, which spreads up to end. So here, by the Pura Sutra and the Para Sutra, the sanya is ordained. In fact, the sanya is ordained by the Para Sutra is valid only when the sanya ordained by the Pura Sutra is valid. Itaf param dvitiya adhyayasya dvitiya padasya. Second chapter, second section, Samapti Paryantam, up to 38. Kadara Karmada. Ekasya Shabdasya Dvayogo Sanya Yogo Satyoho. Ita in our context, in our Samasa context. Samasa and the Sanya, Avibhavaha Tat Purusha Ityadi Sanya. Ekasya Shabdasya Dvayogo Sanya Yogo Satyoho. Idi Parasutrena Ukta Sanya. Parasutrena, for example, Avibhavaha is Parasutra, Tat Purushaha is Parasutra, Bahuvrigihi Parasutra. 215 Avibhavaha Parasutra. Parasutrena Ya Sanya Vidiyate, that Sanya. Parasutrena Ukta Sanya, Purvasutrena Uktayaha Sanyayaha Abhave. When the sanya ordained by the Pura Sutra above is not there, Anavakasha Bhavati, then Parasutra will not have the scope of ordaining that sanya. Tarhi Tasya Shabdasya Parasutrena Ukta Sanya Eva Bhavati, Pura Sutrena Ukta Sanya Na Bhavati. It means if Purva Sutrena Uktayaha Sanyayaha Abhave. Purva Sutra Samasaha, Prakadarat Samasaha. Suppose if that doesn't Anavakasha, Avakasha Nasti Chet, then Avibhavaha will not get Samasa Sanya. Tat Purusha will not get Samasa Sanya. Bahuvrihi will not get Samasa Sanya. So, Purva Suktayaha Sanyayaha Bhave Parasutrena Ukta Sanyayaha Bhavaha Bhavati. Then Parasutrena Sukta Sanya Eva Bhavati, Purasutrena Ukta Sanya Na Bhavati. That is what the meaning of Akadarat Eka Sanya. It will be a little confusing only. Here itself he says, this is Sutra is Kinchit Krishtam Bhavati to understand. Sutrataha Kinchit Krishtaha Asti. It is difficult to understand, but with the example you will be able to understand. Simple. Now you take the sutra, Rasvam Lagu, we know. Rasvam Lagu, Sanyoge, Guru. Rasvam Lagu 1410. Sanyoge Guru, 1411. We know what is Lagu Guru. Lagu is a technical word. We use this Lagu Sanya in like Puganta Lagu Padasya Lagu. That we use Lagu. Guru, I don't see Guru. So Guru also Sanya. But you will see the Lagu Guru in the Chandas, in the Kavya, in the meter. The meter has got certain rules. The word must be Guru in certain position and Lagu iti. Now Lagu and Guru is Sanya is ordained by these two sutras. Now example, you take Gachan, this example what is given. Here the Akara in the Ga. Akara in the Gaka. Gakarat Parahayaha Akaraha Asti. Tasya, what Sanya is that? The Sanya, that the Gakara as a Sanya Lagu by this sutra, 1410. In the word Gachan, the Akara which follows Gakara enjoys a Sanya Lagu by the Sutram Rasvam Lagu. Rasvam Lagu ityanena Lagu Sanya Bhavati. Parantu, but Asya Akarasya Sanyoge Guru ityanena Guru Sanya Bhavati. Because when a conjunct follows, Chakara is there. Conjunct follows. Tasya Sanya Guru Bhavati. Yatra Akarat Paraha Sanyoga Asti Ataha Akarasya Guru Sanya Bhavati. Now two Sanyas are there. Pura Sutra and Lagu Sanya. Uttara Parasutrena Guru Sanya. So, Parasutrena Ukta Sanya Guru Sanya Bhavati, when the Sanya ordained by the Pura Sutra is there, then only Parasutra Ukta Sanya Guru Sanya Bhavati. Etayoho Doyoho Sanya Yogo Lagu Sanya Pura Sutrena Ukta Asti. Guru Sanya Cha Parasutrena Ukta Asti. But it is Akadarat Eka Sanya. Only one Sanya should be ordered. Therefore, which Sanya you will take, Lagu or Guru. When both Sanyas are applicable, then only this sutra comes. Pura Sutrena Ukta Sanya Lagu, Parasutrena Ukta Sanya Guru. The Samasa context, Pura Sutrena Ukta Sanya Samasaha, Prakadarat Samasaha, Parasutrena Ukta Sanya Abhibhavaha Tat Purusha Bahurvihi iti. Now, Etayoho Pura Sutrena Kevalam Hrasvasvaraha Apekshate. Kintu Parasutrena Rasvasvaraha Tasmatanantaram Sanyoga Apekshate. Similarly, in Samasa also. Samasa also, Avyayam means Avyayam Purapada, it must be an Avyayam. Samasa Tatpurushaha means, we know that Dvitiya, Tritiya, that should be the Purapadamiti. Ataha Parasutrena Ukta Sanya Guru Sanya Tada Eva Bhavitum Sambhavate Yada Pura Sutrena Ukta Lagu Sanya Bhavati. The Sanya ordained by the Guru Sanya, the Sanya ordained by the Sanyoge Guru is applicable only when the Purva Sutra Ukta Sanya Lagu is there. Asyam Sitau Eka Sanya Adhigara Etad Vadati Yet Gakarat Parasya Akarasya Kevalam Parasutrena Guru Sanya Eva Bhavet Purva Sutra Ukta Sanya Lagu Na Bhavet. So the here Akada Eka Sanya Vipatishede Param Karyam, by that Parasutrena Ukta Sanya Guru Eva Bhavati, Pura Sutrena Ukta Sanya Lagu Sanya Na Bhavati. Same thing here, Samasa also Abhibhavaha. So first Samasa Sanya is ordained and then Abhibhava. Not the other way. Not the other way. Not Abhibhava first and then Samasa. Similarly here, not Guru Sanya first and then we ordain Lagu Sanya. Lagu Sanya is first ordained by the Pura Sutra. By the Parasutra, Guru Sanya is ordained. So then, since it is in this section, Akada, the Eka Sanya, only one Sanya is possible, then Pura Sutrena Ukta Sanya is negated, Parasutrena Ukta Sanya Bhavati. Understand?
Yes, Ji.
So this is our example Rasvam Lagu we understand. Similarly, Samasa also. So extend the same thing to Samasa Sanya. This question should come, why Samasa we have so many Sanyas are there, Akada, Eka Sanya. Another example, it's Pada Sanya, Bhas Sanya. We know what is Padam Supting Anta Padam 1414. Swadishu Asranamastane Padam, that is extended Padasanya, Yachibam by that Basanya. Now, Yetayoho Dvayoho, Parasutra and Ukta Sanya 1418 is Basanya. Tadayeva Babitum Argati. Kada, Yada, Purasutra and Ukta Sanya Bhavati, Purasutra and Ukta Sanya Sarveshu, Sarvanamastaneshu, Binneshu, Pratyeshu, Pareshu Bhavati, Asarvanamastane. Parasutra and Ukta Sanya Basanya also. Asarvanamastaneshu Pareshu, Ajadi Yakaradi Pratyeshu Pareshu Bhavati. Right? So, therefore, here it says, Su Adishu Asarvanamastaneshu. Here it says, Yachi Yakaradi Ajadi Asarvanamastaneshu. So, when this Sanya ordained by 1417 is Padam, when the Asranamastana Pratyaya, Suvadi Asranamastana Pratyaya follows, Anga enjoys Sanya Padam. When the Asranamastana Pratyaya beginning with Yakara Ajadi follows, the Anga enjoys Basanya. So this Basanya will apply only when there is a Sanya which is ordained by the Purva Sutra. Sanya ordained by the Purva Sutra is there, then Sanya ordained by the Parasutra is there, then Sanya ordained by the Parasutra will apply, not the Sanya ordained by the Purva Sutra. That is what Akadara Deka Sanya. So Purva Sutra, Parasutra, connection is there. So that is what in the beginning he says. Yadi Parasutra Ukta Sanya, Purva Sutra Ukta Sanya Yaha Abhave, Anavakasha Bhavati, doesn't find Avakasha, doesn't find application. Targi Shabdasya Parasutra Ukta Sanya Eva Bhavati, Purva Sutra Ukta Sanya Bhavati. Sanya ordained by Purva Sutra and Parasutra. Then the Sanya ordained by the Parasutra will overrule the Sanya ordained by the Purva Sutra. Normally we can talk about Eka Sanya. Otherwise, there is no meaning of Eka Sanya. All these are example. Lagu, Guru example, Pada Sanya, Bhasanya, another example. Similarly, so many examples is given. So we know the Samasa is our context. So Samasa also we can take. First Samasa Sanya is ordained. Purva Sutra Ukta Sanya. Samasa Parasutra Ukta Sanya. Abhibhavaha, for example. So Parasutra Ukta Sanya Yadaya Bhavati. Tada Purasutra Ukta Sanya Bhavati. Akara Deka Sanya iti Asmin Adhikare Vartate. Ataha Parasutra Ukta Sanya Bhavati. Purasutra Ukta Sanya na Bhavati. So Abhibhavaha. But here Prakadarat Samasaha, he says, therefore Samasa Sanya is first order. That is why Samasa, this is Sutra is a Prakadarat Samasaha. Samasa Sanya is first ordained. Then Avibhavaha. So therefore the Sanya is, this is under Akadat Eka Sanya. So therefore Avibhavaha and we have Samasaha iti, both the Sanyas. Abhibhavaha and Samasaha. So this Abhibhava, Tatpurusha, Adi, all this Sanya, by the same logic. The Prakadarat Samasaha, Prak, first Samasa Sanya is ordained, then the Samasa Sanya includes Abhibhava, Adi, all these other Sanyas. That is Prakadarat Samasaha in the beginning he has written. Why this sutra is at the beginning? If suppose a Prakadarat Samasaha is given later, then what will happen? Because there's an Akadat Eka Sanya, then Samasa Sanya will be negated. So that is why this is given. The order is like this. Okay. This is another point. Okay. Now let us continue. This, we are reading this Samasa. I'm going to finish this introduction. I mean, a revision of Samasa, introduction to Samasa. And some of the definitions which I'm writing in, if you We have already seen. You can remember in the context of samasa. Ekarti bhavanam is samasaha. Ekarti bhava apanna pada samudaya visheshatvam samasatvam. Aneka padanam aikapadam. Aikaswaryam cha samasasya palam. Swara. Aneka padanam aikapadyam is samasa. And swara also. Swara also. In fact, there is a swara prakriya. Swara prakriya is a, but we are not going to see swara prakriya. Swara prakriya in the, okay, this is another, just information only. You can note this. Swara prakriya in the section 6.1. In the Ashtadhyayi, the swara prakriya, which is in the section 6.1. One, I'll show you one. In samasa, there is a aikyam of the swaram also. Ekapadi bhavanam. Yes, socks start from 6.1, 120. Starts from Sarab, this is Swara Prakriya. Start from 6.1, 120. It goes up to, covers the entire thing. Up to Samasasya 223. So 6.1, 122, 6.2 section. Yeah, not here. 6.2 also. 6.2. 6.2, 220. Yeah, 6.1, 6.2, 199 to this, 220, 6 to 199, yeah, 6 to 199, that is the max, yeah, 6 to 199, up to this sutra. Paradis Chandashi Bagulam. So this is a Swara Prakriya in the Ashtadhyayi, starting from 6.1, 120 up to 6 to 199. Swara Prakriya. The changes happening to the Swara. When two pada happens, there is an aikyam of the Swara also. There is change in the Swara that are dealt in this section. Swara Prakriya. Swara Prakriya, I myself have not seen, I have not read that. It is a separate topic, Swara Prakriya. So that also, that is Aikaswaryam, Samasasya Palam. Yata this Indrashatru Vardasva. Indrashatru is depending on how you interpret how the Swara is. The meaning also changes. Depending on the Swara, the compound is, and therefore the meaning is. So that is Samasasya Palam. Then Vrittihi, Parartha Vidhanam Vrittihi. Itarartha Anvita Swartasya Upasitihi Yena. That is Vrittihi. Definitions, all these are definitions which you have seen. Vrityartha Vigraha. Avabodhakam Vakyam Vigraha. Vritti Vigraha Yoho Samanarthakatvam Samartatvam. What is Samartha? Then Nitya Samasaha. Anye Padena Samasaha. Anyena Padena Vigraha. That is Nitya Samasa. Prayena Avigraha Samasa. Avigraha Asapada Vigraha va Nitya Samasaha. Then the vritti is two types of vritti. Jagat Swartha vritti, Ajagat Swartha vritti. Giving up its Swartha. Jagat Swartha vritti. Like an example, the Krishna Sarpaha. Krishna Sarpaha, it is not Krishna, it is not Sarpa, it's a name, Jati Vishesha. Jagat Swartha vritti. That is the example for Jagat Swartha vritti. Ajagat Swartha vritti doesn't give up its Swartha. Swartha. That is Ajagat Swartha vritti. Not giving up the meaning, the padams combine and denote something else. Jagat Swartha vritti, giving up the meaning, denote something completely different. Jagat Swartha vritti. Okay. and more definitions I will add, so that we'll keep it as a summary of definitions. Now here, from here we have to see samasa prakriya chintanam. Atra samasa prakriya saramsha rupena uchyate. Vigrahavakyam sarvada prasangam avalambya vigraha vaktavya. Depending on the context, we have to give the vigraha vakya. By giving the sama, when samasa is given, you cannot give the vigraha vakya directly. It depends on the context. Samasasya artha avagamanam eva asmakam pratamam karyam. Understanding the samasa, the meaning of the samasa is pratamam karyam. Arthamashritya vigraha vakyam chintayatu. Not vigraha vakya and an artha. Arthamashritya, depending on the meaning of the compound in the given context, vigraha vakyam we have to chintayat, you have to make. So arthamashritya. So arthamashritya samasa also is samasa also it is ascertained whether it is tatpurusha or it is bahuvrihi. Arthamashritya, depending on the context. Then we form the vigraha vakya. Samasasya prakriya alaukika vigraha vakyat arabhyate. Starts with alaukika vigraha vakya. Samasa vidayakam sutram avalambya eva alaukika vigraha chintaniyaha. So alaukika vigraha, how do we form? For that, samasa vidayaka sutram, we need samasa vidayaka sutram 2262, the 2238 sutra. Find out the samasa, then depending on that, the samasa vidayaka sutra, for example, dvitiya, tritiya, chaturthi, then we form the alaukika vigraha. Then samasa vidhanam. Samasasya vidhanartham vidayaka sutram astiva iti drishyata. The samasa vidayaka sutra, samasa shastram. So samasa vidayaka sutram nasti ched asmabhihi samasaha na karaniyaha. So we cannot form compound as we like. So we have to follow the samasa vidayaka sutras. Outside the samasa vidayaka sutra, compounding cannot be done. Parantu kavyeshu tadrishaha samasah asti chet sagasupa iti sutrena samartaniyaha. Kavyeshu or by the Sreshta Purusha, they have used, then we say it is Sagasupa. Sagasupa Samasa, Supsupa Samasa or Sagasupa. Iti Sutrena Samartaniyaha. Sagasupa is Supsupa Samasa. Bhuta Purva Samasa. This is the last class. Ashtadhyayam Chatvaraha Adhikaraha Santi. Abhibhava Adhikaraha Tatpurusha Adhikaraha. Abhibhava Adhikara is from 6152, 6121. Abhibhava Adhikara. Abhibhava 216. Abhibhava Adhikara is 2162, 2120, 21. Abhibhava 216. Abhiyam Vibhakti Samipa. From here it starts. Abhibhava is a sanya. Abhibhava is a sanya. Then Samasa Vidayaka Sutras 216 onwards. And within that, this Abhibhava Vidayaka Sutra, Samasa Vidayaka Sutra starts from 216 up to 2121 before Tatpurusha. Tatpurusha Adhikaraha starts from 222. 2122 up to 2222. Then Bahuvrihi Adhikaraha, Dvandva Adhikaraha Chaiti. Pratyekasmin Adhikare Samasa Vidayaka Sutrani Santi. Every Adhikara has got Samasa Vidayaka Sutra. Samasa Sambandha Sutre Sup iti yukte Suvantam Padam Supa iti yukte Suvantena Padena Ityartaha. We know. Suvantam Suvantena Padena Samasyate. So Suvantam Pratama Bhakti, that is given. Aviham Tatpurushaha iti Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi Subantena Saha Samasyate Samasaha Bhavati. Ado Samasa Tajna Vidiyate Prakadarat Samasaha. First Samasa is ordained by the Sutra Prakadarat Samasaha. because he says Prakadarat Samasaha. That's why first Samasa Sanya is ordained. Here there is no denial because the sutra itself says Prakadarat Samasaha iti. Unlike the other example, Rasram Lahu Sanyoki Guru or Suvadisho Suranamastane Padam Arichibam, here it is Prakadarat Samasaha. Samasa Sanya is ordained. Up to Prak. Samasa Sanya is ordained. Tadantaram Vishishta Samasa Sanya Vidiyate Vishishta Sutrena. अविभावः तत्पुरुष इति तत्पुरुष संज्ञा द्वंद्व संज्ञा बहुव्रीहि संज्ञा अविभाव संज्ञा इत्यादयः विशिष्ट संज्ञाः दीयन्ते समासकृते कृत्ततीत समासश्च इत्यनेन सूत्रेण समासस्य प्रातिपदिक संज्ञा विधीयते we know this कृत्ततीत समासश्च प्रातिपदिकम् अर्थवत् अधातुः अप्रत्ययः प्रातिपदिकम् that is Pratipadika Sanya. Arthavat should be Arthavat. Adhatu should not be Adhatu. Apratyaha. Apratyaha means should not be the Pratyaya. How can Pratyaya be a Pratipadika? No, it is not just a Pratyaya. By Pratyaya, what we have to understand? Arthavat Adhatuhu Apratyaya Pratipadika 1 to 45. By Pratyaya, we understand it is not only Pratyaya. Pratyaya Gragane Tadanta Graganam. Suppose if you say the Pratyaya Subantam, Tadanta Graganam. Not in the case of Sanya, except in the case of Sanya, Pratyaya Gragane, Tadanta Graganam. But here the word Pratyaya is that not specifically Pratyaya. Pratyaya, just the generic word, Pratyaya. So Pratyaya is not, that's not the meaning. That meaning also can be taken. Apratyaha means na Pratyaha, Apratyaha. But what it means is na Pratyayanta. Pratyayanta cannot be a Pratipadikam. Arthavat Adhatuhu Apratyaha. Apratyaha meaning Pratyayanta Shabda cannot be a Pratipadika. Understand? This Pratipadika also, Sanya, we discussed, of course, in Subanta before we started. Arthavat, we discussed this. Not in Ashtadhyayi Pravesha class, but we are discussing the other class. What is the meaning of this sutra? Pratipadika Sanya, which is ordained by this sutra 1 to 45. Arthavat. Arthavat means the word must be meaningful. What is Vatu Pratyaya? Arthavat should be meaningful. Adhatuhu. Dhatus are not Pratipadikam. If dhatus are added in Pratipadikam, then we have a problem. We cannot add Ting Pratyaya. So Adhatuhu. Then Apratyaha. Apratyaha meaning not a Pratyaya. But not Pratyaya, not a Pratyaya is one thing. But we did na Pratyayanta. Pratyayantas are not Pratipadikam. Right? Denying the Shabda ending with the Pratyaya. The next sutra says Krtatita Samasascha. Apratyaya, Pratyayanta, na Pratyayanta are told by the previous sutra. Now, extending that or accommodating the Pratyayas, except this Krit Pratyayanta Shabda, Tadita Pratyayanta Shabda, Samasanta Pratyayanta Shabda, accepting this. Other Pratyayanta Shabda, other Pratyayanta Shabda, for example, if you take Ting Pratyaya, Ting Pratyayanta Shabda, that is Kriyapadam. Patati, is it a Pratipadikam? No, it is not a Pratipadikam. You cannot add Supratyaya. You have to deny Pratipadika Sanya to Patati. That is why Apratyaha is there. I'm just giving an example. Pratyaya is not Pratyayanta Shabda. Ting is Patati is a Tinganta, Pratyayanta Shabda. So they are Kriyapadam. They are not Pratipadikam. So that Pratipadika Sanya is denied by Arthavata Adhatuha Pratyaya Pratipadikam. And Pratipadika Sanya is extended to Kridanta. Without Kritatit Samasascha, we cannot get the padam from derived from Krit Pratyaya, Tadita Pratyaya, Samasanta Pratyaya. Therefore, first he said Apratyayanta, then he included accepting the words ending with the Pratyaya, Krit Pratyaya, Tadita Pratyaya, Samasanta Pratyaya. So Kritantas are Pratipadikam. not tingantas. Taditas are pratipadikam, taditanta are pratipadikam, samasantas are pratipadikam. So therefore, kirtatita samasascha iti sutrena samasasya pratipadika sanya bhavati. Because it enjoys pratipadika sanya, therefore only suppadhatu pratipadik yoga look bhavati. Look means then we have to see what is look. Pratyasa looks to lupaha. Then pratyalope pratyalakshanam na lumatangasya. Na lumatangasya is that sutra is applicable. Na lumatangasya we say when there is any angakarya happening. Otherwise, pratyalope pratyalakshanam. That general rule we apply. When pratya becomes lopa, pratyalakshanam bhavati. Pratyalakshanam varnashaye pratyalakshanam nasti except in sandhikarya. Other whatever other karyas, that will happen. Namakaranam, that will happen. That's what we saw. So Purvottara Padayogo, Vibhakti Pratyasi Lopaha, Supodhatu Pradipadike Yogo, look, it is Adarshanam. Pratyasa looks to Lupaha. Pratyaya becomes look, it is Sutrena. Supodhatu Pradipadike Yogo, it is Sutrena. Pratyalope Pratyalaksham iti anena Supratyasu Lopanantaram, Pratyase Lakshanam Tishtati, Ityataha Purvapadasya, Pratipadika Sanya Api Bhavati, Patasanya Cha Bhavati. So Sanya Karanam, Nama Karanam is not a problem. That is why we could able to apply Nalopa Pradipadikantasya, Ruttum, etc. But Angakarya will not happen, and Varnashaye Pratyay Lakshanam na bhavati. These two things you have to note. Then Purvanipata. Samase Prathamanadishtam Upasarjanam, iti Sanya Sutrena. Samasa Vidayaka Sutra Yatpadam Pratama Vibhakto Nirdishtamasti Tasya Upasarjana Sanya Bhavati and Upasarjanam Purvam Bhavati. Yasya Padasya Upasarjana Sanya Bhavati Tatpadam Purvam Tashtati. Upasarjanam Purvam iti Sutrena. So that Purvanipata is done by the Sutra 230 to 238, the last section, which is Samasa Vidayaka Sutra. Then Samasa Anta Pratyaha, which is in the 5-4 section. Samase kutrachit samasanta pratyaya vidiyate iti smartavyam. So that samasanta 5-4-68 up to the 5-4 end. Purva uttarapada yogo vishishta karyani kutrachit uttarapada iti adhikare sitasya sutrasya prabhavena purvapade kinchit karyam bhavitam bhavati. Aluk uttarapade 631. 631 is aluk uttarapade. Then when the Uttarapada follows, Purvapade kinchit karyam bhavitam bhavati. Some karya can happen. That is what dealt in the sutra we saw at the end of the 6-3 section. So when Uttarapada follows, what happens to the Purvapada? Sandhihi, samase sandhihi karaniyaha eva. Samasasya lingasya vachanam se nirnayam kurmaha. That is in 1-4 section. What linga, what vachanam. Then samastapada sup utpattihi, that is 4-1 section. Samasasya pradipadigat 4-1-2. So jasamouchas. Samanitaha pratama vibhakto ekavachan pratyasu ityeva yojayamaha itaha tadrashi shaili asti. So we just add supratyah to indicate the pratama vibhakti rupam. The same way other pratyas can be added. And it is declinable. Then udaharanam. Aduna ekam saralam udaharanam svikritya samasa prakriya katam bhavati iti parishilayamaha. Rajapurushaha, we have seen this so many times. It is ashtit tat purusha samasasya udaharanam. Rajnyaha purushaha iti laukika vigraha vakyam. Laukika vigraha vakyam is the vigraha vakya which is expressed through the words which are understood by us. That is laukika vigraha. Pratame sopane, okay. Alaukika vigraha vakyam chintyate. So alaukika vigraha vakya. Then Purusha plus Surajan plus Nas. Samasa Sanya Bhavati. By Prakadarat Samasa iti Sutrena. Tadarantaram Tat Purusha 2-1-22 iti Sutrena Vishishta Sanya Tat Purusha Sanya Vidiyate. The Samasa Sanya is ordained first and then Tat Purusha Sanya then by Shashti 2 to 8 iti sutrena samasa vidayaka sutrena rajñah षष्ट्यन्तं समन्तं पदं पुरुषः इति समर्थेन समन्तेन समस्यते. The samartha also important. Samartha padavidhi paribhasha. Only when there is samartha, samarthatvam between the two, then only it will combine. Vritti vigraha vakyayoho samanarthatvam samarthatvam iti. So therefore Purusha plus Rajan plus Gus. Samasasya pratipadika sanya bhavati kritati samasasya 1 to 46. Then supodhatu pratipadikyoho look. Then supratingantam padam iti anena supratyaya asti. अत्र च राजनित्यस्य सुप् अन्ते सुप् नास्ति तर्हि प्रश्नः उदेति यत् तस्य परसंज्ञा अस्ति वा नास्ति वा उत्तरमस्ति प्रत्ययलोपे प्रत्ययलक्षणम् इति अनेन प्रत्ययस्य लोपानन्तरम् अपि प्रत्ययस्य लक्षणं तिष्ठति. Whatever the pratyaya, suppose it will convert the pratipadika into a padam. अतः पदसंज्ञा अस्ति एव. राजन् इत्यस्य पदसंज्ञा इति कृत्वा अग्रे राजन इति नकारस्य लोपः भवति न लोपो परिपदिकान्तस्य. So Purusha plus Rajan. Now, which will be placed first? Atra Prathamanadishtam samase upasarjanam iti sutrena Prathamavibhaktyam yat padam asti Samasavidayaka sutre. That asti Samasavidayaka sutre tasya upasarjana sanya bhavati. Atra Samasavidayaka sutram Shashti 2 to 8. Therefore Shashtiyantam padam Shashti उपसर्जनम भवति पूर्वं भवति पूर्वनिपाता. अस्मिन् सूत्रे षष्ठी इति पदं प्रथमा विभक्तौ अस्ति अतः तस्य उपसर्जन संज्ञा भवति. अधुना उपसर्जनं पूर्वमिति सूत्रेण उपसर्जन संज्ञक पदस्य पूर्वनिपातः. अस्माकम् उदाहरणे राजन् इति पदं षष्ट्यन्तं पदम् अतः तस्य उपसर्जन संज्ञा भूत्वा तस्य पूर्वनिपातः करणीयः. राजन् प्लस पुरुष नलोपपदिपदिकान्तस्य इति सूत्रेण प्रातिपदिक संज्ञा पदस्य अन्त्ये विद्यमानस्य नकारस्य लोपः भवति. राजनित्यस्य पदसंज्ञा अपि अस्ति प्रातिपदिक संज्ञा अपि अस्ति. अत्र संज्ञाद्वयं तिष्ठति न कोऽपि क्लेशः. अतः राजनिति प्रातिपदिकस्य पदस्य अन्ते विद्यमानस्य नकारस्य लोपः भवति न लोपप्रातिपदिकान्तस्य इति सूत्रेण राजपुरुष इति प्रातिपदिकं सिद्ध्यति. लिंग निर्णय. इदानीं लिंगस्य वचनस्य च निर्णयः भवति. परवत् लिंगं द्वन्द्वतत्पुरुषयोः 2-4. I said 2-1-4 section onwards we have linga and vachana nirnaya. इत्यनेन समासे उत्तरपदस्य लिंगं यत् लिंगम् अस्ति तदेव लिंगं भवति द्वन्द्वतत्पुरुष समासयोः. द्वन्द्वतत्पुरुषयोः उत्तरपदम् अस्ति पुरुषः अस्य लिंगम् अस्ति पुल्लिङ्गम्. अतः राजपुरुष इति समस्तपदस्य लिंगं भवति पुल्लिङ्गम्. सामान्यतया समासः प्रथमपुरुषे एकवचने एव उच्यते. अतः राजपुरुषः इति अस्य वचनं भवति एकवचनं. तदनन्तरम् अस्माकं विवक्षानुगुणं वाक्ये समस्तपदस्य विभक्तेः परिवर्तनं कृत्वा प्रयोगः करणीयः. We can express in other vibhakti, other vachanam depending on the context. So Rajapurusha. Rajapurusha samasasya pratipadika sanya asti iti krutva niya pratipadikat suvavja sammocchati iti. By this dvabhyam sutrabhyam pratipadika subhatpattihi bhavati. Because it enjoys pratipadika sanya, therefore only suvavjas is ordered. So therefore pratipadika sanya is important. That's why niya pratipadikat. Niya antat abantat then pratipadikat uttarasya suvavja sammocchati iti. प्रत्ययानां योजनं भवति. Therefore Rajapurusha plus su Rajapurushasu iti bhavati. Now we know here. Aduna ukarasya itsanya bhavati upadeshe ajarnasika iti anena tasya lopaha ukarasya lopaha iti anena ukarasya lopaha bhavati. Aduna sathajusoruhu iti anena padanta sakarasya sthane rutva. Therefore Rajapurusharu then atrapi upadeshe ajarnasika iti sutrena ukarasya lopaha. तस्य लोपः इति सूत्रेण लोपसंज्ञा लोपः भवति. देन करवसर्जनीयः. We get finally राजपुरुषः इति समस्तपदं सिद्धम्. सामान्यतया समासः प्रथमाविभक्तौ एकवचने एव क्रियते. तदनन्तरं विवक्षानुगुणं विभक्तेः परिवर्तनं कृत्वा वाक्ये प्रयुज्यते. सर्वासु विभक्तिषु रामशब्दवत् रूपाणि भवन्ति. Now another example. भवत् चक्षुः भवत् चक्षुः इति षष्ठी तत्पुरुष समासः लौकिक विग्रह भवति भवतः चक्षुः अलौकिक विग्रह भवत् प्लस चक्षु प्लस प्राक्कणरात् समास इति सूत्रेण प्रथमं समास संज्ञा अनन्तरं तत्पुरुष संज्ञा षष्ठी इति विधायक षष्ठी समास विधायक सूत्रेण षष्ट्यन्तं सुबन्तं पदं भवत् भवतः चक्षुः इति सुबन्तेन सह समस्यते सो गृह्णकृत समासश्च प्रातिपदिकं सुपोधातु प्रातिपदिके लुक् therefore भवत् चक्षु then this is enjoys the padasanya pratilope pratyay lakshanam therefore padasanya therefore can apply jalam dashonte becomes bhavat then karicha jalam dashonte then stogostonastugo then karicha finally becomes bhavat chakshuhu iti rupam so jalam dashonte stogostonastugo karicha iti so bhavat chakshu then linga idanim lingasya vachanasya nirnayah to bhavati पर्वतलिंगम द्वंद्व तत्पुरुषयोः इति अनेन समासे उत्तरपदस्य यत् लिंगम् अस्ति तदेव लिंगं भवति द्वंद्व तत्पुरुषयोः उत्तरपदमस्ति चक्षु तस्य लिंगम् अस्ति पुल्लिंगं तत्र भवत् चक्षु इति समस्तपदस्य लिंगं पुल्लिंगं भवति then भवत् चक्षु पुल्लिंगं then we can add so just some more and then decline so this prakriya we know so this is भवत् चक्षु भवत् चक्षुः भवत् चक्षु भवत् चक्षवः okay then कृतदिति समासाश्च okay this is what we said कृदन्ताः तदितान्ताः समासाः समासः means we have to take समासान्त प्रत्यय समास प्रत्ययान्त शब्दाः अपि प्रातिपदिक संज्ञकाः भवन्ति not all samasas take समासान्त प्रत्यय there is समासान्त प्रत्ययs dealt separately Saifo section like Rajan Shabda, Hagan Shabda, Saki Shabda we have seen. It's like Samasanta Pratyaya, Touch Pratyaya, Kap Pratyaya, some Pratyayas. So Kricha Taditascha Samasascha, Kritadi Samasaha iti, Itareta Dandaha, Kritadit Samasaha, Pratamantam, okay, that is explain the Sutra, Pratamantam, Chavya Padam, it is Dvipadam Sutram, Artavata Adhatara Pratyaya Pradipadikimiti. अस्मात् अर्थवत् प्रातिपदिकमिति अनयोः अनुवृत्तिः अनुवृत्तिसहितम् अर्थवन्तः कृतदित समासान्ताः समासाः च प्रातिपदिकानि अनेन सूत्रेण धातुतः कृत् प्रत्ययस्य विधानेन यत्र यत् रूपम् ओके यत् रूपं मीन्स यत् रूपं डोंट थिंक समथिंग यत् रूपं निष्पन्नं तत् प्रातिपदिकम् धातु भिन्न प्रकृतितः प्रत्ययस्य विधानेन यत् रूपं निष्पन्नं तत् प्रातिपदिक रूपं पदानि यत्र समस्यन्ते तत्र नूतनया निष्पन्नं रूपं प्रातिपदिकं समासः ध्येयम् इति यद्यपि अस्मिन् सूत्रे कृत् तदित इति उक्तं तदापि कृत् प्रत्ययः तदित प्रत्यय इत्यर्थः न अपि तु येषां रूपाणाम् अन्ते इमे प्रत्ययः अन्ति इत्यर्थः so we have to take प्रत्यय means प्रत्ययान्ताः इति वैयाकरणे उक्तं यत् अर्थवत् इत्यस्य अनुवृत्तिः अस्ति कृत् प्रत्ययाः तदित प्रत्ययाः स्वयं न अर्थवन्तः that is artha another beautiful explanation अर्थवत् it is given the प्रातिपदिका so कृत् प्रत्ययः तदित प्रत्ययः स्वयं न अर्थवन्तः भवति therefore यदा प्रकृतेः विहिताः when it is joined with the prakriti tada vyutpannam rupam arthavat then it becomes meaningful ataha asmin sutre krit iti yukte kridantam api cha tad iti yukte taditantam then becomes arthavantam supodhatu pratipadikayoho dhatoho cha pratipadikasya avayava rupe vidyamanasya supratyasya luk bhavati यदि कश्चन सुप्रत्ययः कस्यचित् धातोः प्रातिपदिकस्य वा अवयवरूपेण विद्यमानः अस्ति तर्हि तस्य सुप्रत्ययस्य लुक् भवति सुप्रसन अवयव if it is of the प्रातिपदिकम् of the धातु we have said नाम धातु तस्य लुक् भवति धातुश्च प्रातिपदिकं च तयोः इति इतरेतर द्वन्द्वः धातु प्रातिपदिके तयोः धातु प्रातिपदिकयोः then सुपः षष्ट्यन्तं धातु प्रातिपदिकयोः षष्ठी द्विवचनान्तम् Then the look coming as anuvritti from 2-4-58. Therefore, supodhatu pratipadikayoho look iti. Then adarshanam lopaha, lopasingayad adarshanam vigitam, na darshanam na shrutam. प्रत्यय से लुक श्लू लुपः लुक श्लू लुप इति इत्याभिः तिस्रभिः संज्ञाभिः आदर्शनं विहितम् न लोपः प्रातिपदिकान्तस्य प्रातिपदिकसंज्ञकस्य पदसंज्ञकपदस्य अन्ते विद्यमानस्य अकारस्य लोपः भवति न लुप्तषष्टिकं पदं न इस् षष्ठी विभक्ति where is vibhakti it is lupta vibhaktikam vibhakti has become lupta. That Panini Maharishi has the authority to do like that. Otherwise, Sandhi will happen. Naha plus lopaha is no lopaha, we have to say. But Panini Maharishi uses na only. Na means not negation. Lupta shashtikam, lupta vibhaktikam, padam. Lopaha pratamantam, pratipadika, lupta shashtikam padam. Then antasya shashtentam, aneka padam, idam sotram. Padasya iti adhikaraha api asti, 8-7. Padasya coming as anuvati from 8-1 section. So therefore, pratipadikantasya padasya. So anuvati sakitam pratipadikasya padasya antasya lopaha bhavati. Samasta padasya pratipadika sanyayaha prayojanam kim. What is the prayojanam? Ordering pratipadika sanya to the compound. Samasta padasya pratipadika sanyayaha prayojana dvayam vartate. Twofold benefits are there. Pratipadika sanya asti chet eva supodhatu pratipadikyoho iti sutrena samasta padasya avaya bhutanam supratyanam luk bhavati. Otherwise, how do we make the pratyaya look? Therefore, etat pratipadika sanyayaha pratamam prayojanam. Samasasya pratipadika sanya asti chet eva supratyaha vidiyante niya pratipadikaat iti sutrena 411 and 412. यदा सुप्रत्ययः विधीयन्ते तदा एव पदत्वं सिद्ध्यति सुप्तिङन्तं पदम् इति सूत्रेण अपदं न प्रयुञ्जीत इति नियमात् लोके पदम् एव प्रयोक्तव्यं. सुप्रत्यय can be ordained only when pratipadika sanya is ordained. Pratyas can be ordained. Supratyas can be ordained only when pratipadika sanya is ordained. Then only we can create padam. So therefore, these are the two prayojanam. And we know padam only should be used, not apadam. Apadam na prayunjita. It is a vakya. So subtingantam padam. Now, subantanam tingantanam cha padasanya bhavati. We know pratyekane tadantakaranam, but sanya vido pratishedaha. That is why antam, the word is there, the sutra. Otherwise, the word anta will not be there. Subtingantam padam. So anta, the word is there. Because the paribhasha pratyekane tadantakaranam, sanya vido, it is pratishiddha. Okay. Targi yasya padasya ante supratyaya asti tat subantam. Yasya padasya ante ting pratyaya asti tat tingantam. Ekavimshatihi supratyaya santi ashtadasha ting pratyaya santi. You know. Then tingantam padam. Dhatubhyaha ting pratyayanam yojanena. Tingantam padam namapadam nishpannam. Supratyaya sankhya ekavimshatihi techa. So just sammojas. Then I think from here it is simple. This is about the it prakaranam which we know. Upadesha arunasika it. Then chutu alantyam na vivakta utusmaha ashakko taddite. So it is then. Tasya lopaha is adarshanam. Kasya lopaha itaha lopaha, that which enjoys the sanya. Tasya lopaha bhavati. Then purvatra siddham. Sumanapumsakat look. All these things we have seen. This sutra, Sumanapumsakat look, is required for the Napumsaka because Avibhava going to be Napumsaka, therefore Sumanapumsakat look bhavati. Avibhava Napumsakam bhavati, therefore Napumsakat look bhavati. Then Adanta Viya will get Amprataya. Then Atoham, by that you have to do Ami Purvaha, Atoham will apply, and then Ami Purvaha will apply. So the Avibhava Samasa we will see. Avibhava Samasa can be divided into Adanta Vibhava Samasa and Anadanta Vibhava Samasa. If it is Anadanta Vibhava Samasa or Halanta, for example, then Summa Napumsakata look by that so look bhavati. If it is Adanta, then Atoham will apply. Then Ami Purvaha. That's how we get Upakrishnam Adhigopam Iti. Okay, all the other sutras, Sandhi sutras, which we know, so that we can skip. It's simple. Now, some examples he has given. Choradbayam, Chorabayam, Panchami, Bayena iti sutrena, Yogasya Ishvaraha. We can tell the sutra. By what sutra it is combined? Yogasya Ishvaraha.
Shashti Tat Purusha Samasa.
Shashti Tat Purusha. Shashti is 2-1, 2-2, 2-2-6. Sorry, 2-8. Ganana Mishaha, Ganeshaha. Jagataha Guruhu, Jagat Guruhu. Devasyalaya, Devalaya iti. Anena Samasa Parijaha Visheha Samaptaha. This is only introduction. Done. Now here, since we are doing the introduction, Ashtadhyayi Pravesha, just we saw, you must be having this book. It's very, we can quickly go through. You can do the exercises. We're given a lot of exercises. You know all the sutras except Bhagubrihi. Bhagubrihi and Abhibhava we are going to see. Of course, Kugati Pradayaha. Other than that, we can do the exercise. This is Ashtadhyayi Pravesha, volume 2. Samasa Prakriya. Samasaha is given 19th the topic here. I think all of you must be having, right? Ashtadhyayi Pravesha.
I
Volume
have.
2. I think you got it for all one, no?
Sorry, sir?
Yeah, I have G.
Yeah, I
Dinesh, you
have.
have this Ashtadhyayi Pravesha.
But only the soft copy of volume 1, Judge.
Okay, I'll send you this. But, please don't circulate, huh?
Yes, sir.
Keep it confidential.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Praveshaha. Padam Dvividam Subantam Tingantam Cha. Tatra Prayaha Subanta Sambandam Karyam Samasaha. Tvayoga Bhagunam Padanam Ekapadi Samasaha Bhavati. So that is the definition. Samasaha is Samasanam Samasaha Ekapadi Bhavanam Samasaha. Dvayoga Padayogo Ekapadi Bhavanam. Kevalam na Padayogo Swarayogo. Aneka Padanam Aikapadyam Aikaswaryam. Samasah Samasa Vedaha cha Asmin Prakarane Nirupyante. Etani Udaranani Parishalayantu. You tell now the compound. Karma Kushalam Akhayatu. Raha Samasaha. Karma Kushalam referring to
Who is Saptami Tat Purusha. Karme Kushalam.
Karme Kushalam. New.
Yes, sir.
Karme is a new one.
Karmani Kushalam.
Karmani Kushalaha. Karma Kushalaha. Tam Karma Kushalam. Saptami. Compound by Saptami Shaundehi, right? 2-1. Now you should not say that Saptami, just Saptami that Purusha, like Samskrita Bharati, you cannot say. You have to tell the sutra. What is the sutra? 2-1. I have the sutra part of open. What is the sutra? 2-170. Sorry, 2-140, right? Saptami Shaundehi. Keep this open. But Saptami Shaundehi, how do you make compound? How do you say it is Saptami Tat Purusha? Yoga Vibhaha. Don't forget, huh? What do we do? Split this into two sutra. Otherwise, we cannot accommodate Karmani Kushalam. How do you say? Saptami Shaundehi. Only with the Shaundapada, right? Shaundadi Gana. Only will combine. Then this will not combine with this word. We have a problem, right? That's why what we do. We do Yoga Vibhaha, Sutra Vibhaha. Shaundadi Bihi Ganaihi. Shaundadi Bihi. Shaundadi Gana is there. Whatever words are there. Aksheshu Shaundaha. That is the example we saw, right?
Yeah.
Aksha Shaundaha. So only with the words nish shaundadigana it will combine. Then we will cannot accommodate karma kushala. So therefore what we do? Yoga vibhaga. But so this samasa happens by saptami shaundahi. You can say 2-1-40 a, right? Saptami shaundahi. Karma kushalam akhayatu. Pita. Okay, this we have not seen, but okay, can try. Pita kshiraha balaha kridati. Pita kshiraha.
Pitah kshirah.
What compound?
Karma.
For your information, kshira is not pullinga. Okay, you must be knowing. Kshira is pullinga. Huh? No.
Kshiram Napumsakali.
Therefore,
Bahuvri.
Pitam kshiram
Tam kshirah.
yena
Yena
saha
saha.
balaha pita kshiraha balaha. Okay, we are not saying, we are going to see anyway, but you know Bhagavad Gita. We have been using, saying Bhagavad Gita in Bhashyam class and all. So you must be familiar. Pita kshiraha is Bhagavri compound. So aneka manya padarte 2-24 we can say. Right? 2-24. We are going to see. Ramakrishna Griham Pravishataha.
Itre.
So by the compound, sutra is
Charte Dundva.
Charte Dvandvaha. Exactly. Charte Dvandvaha it is 29, 2-29. Upavriksham. Okay. Upavriksham we can say, you know it. Upavriksham Yanam Asti.
Avyayi bhav.
Avya. Upa is Samipa Vidyartha. Samipa. First one is Vibhakti Samipa. Samipa is Samiparte Upa iti avyayam. Upa avyayam vriksha padena saka samasyate. Upa Samipa vriksha. Therefore, Upa vriksha. This is Upa vriksha is Adanta Vibhava Samasa. Therefore, Supratyaya will be Atoham by the sutra will come. Therefore, Amipuraha then Upavriksham. Vrikshasya Samipe ityartaha, right? The Graha Vakya would be Vrikshasya Samipe. Samiparte Upa iti avyayam. Avyayam it is Upasarjanam Pasarjanatvat. Purvam. Therefore, Upavriksha. Supadata Pratipadika look and all apply. Upavriksha Adanta Vyabhavaha. Then Supratyaya Atoham will apply. Why Atoham? But not Atoham. In fact, we are going to see that. Avibhava, Adanta Vibhava will take Ampratyaya. Avyat Apsupaha Luk Bhavati. Okay, anyway, we are going to see that. We'll see Avibhava Samasa, the compound. So Adanta Vibhava Samasa, just note, will come, then Upavriksham. Fine. Sita Patihi, Sri Ramaha.
Shashti
Shashti
Tatpurusha.
Tatpurusha.
Shashti. By the Sutra,
Sitaya.
Shashti.
2-8. Sitayaha Patihi, Sita Patihi 2-8. Madbhaktaha Bhava iti Krishnaha Arjuna.
Shashti Tatpurusha.
Shashti Tatpurusha. Remember Madbhaktaha.
Mama Bhakta.
Mama Bhakta.
Mama becomes Mad.
Bhaktaha.
By what sutra? We are seen in Shashti. The beginning itself seen.
Yeah.
That is in the Pratyaya Uttara Padayoho. What is that sutra? Madbhaktihi Madputraha, right?
Yeah.
The first, in fact, the first thing, sutra which I taught was that one.
Tava also. We saw for both.
Pratyaya Uttara Padayoscha. Pratyottara Padayoscha. 7-98. You can see 7-2. It is there in our notes. You can see later. 7-19. Pratyaya Uttara Padayoscha. By that, what will happen? Ekavachane Januvartate. Pratyaye Uttara Padecha Parataha. Ekavachane Vartamanayoho. Yushmadasmadoho. Right? Ma Paryantasya Tva Maiti Eto Adesha Bhavataha. That is why Mama Putraha is Maputraha. Tava Putraha. Tut Putraha. We have seen. The Pratyaya Uttara Padayoscha. 7-98 by the Sutra. Okay. So Madbhaktaha, Mama Bhaktaha, Shashti
Sashti only.
Not Shashti.
Amrasi.
Not Shashti. Amra is not the name. Vriksha jati. Amraha iti vriksha, amra vriksha. What compound? Karmadaraya, right? We have seen this. Karmadaraya, under Karmadaraya. Amraha iti vriksha, amra vriksha, right?
Vishesh.
Adhikarana something.
Huh?
Adhikarana.
Not Adhikarana.
Vishesha. Vishesha.
Yeah,
Vishesha.
it is, this is
Adjective
Visheshana
like
Visheshana
that.
Bhagalam. Amraha iti, vriksha is Samanya jati, amra is Vishesha jati. So you can, Amraha iti, Vigraha Vakya would be Amraha iti vriksha, amra vriksha. Tasmin amra vrikshe. Karmada.
We have seen Sambhavana Purvapadaha Karmadarya.
Sambhavana Purva, okay. It's a name given to Karmadarya. It's a name, Sambhavana Purva is not in the sutra, it's a name we give, Sambhavana Purva Pada. Iti. Iti, and then Avadharana,
Avadharana. Yeah.
that is Eva we use. So here it is. Visheshana Bhagulam, that is the Samasa. Okay, that's a Vidayaka Sutra. Asamudram, Bharata Deshaha, Vartate. You can guess. Okay, we have not seen, but you can guess. The Sutram is there in the screen. On the left side.
Angmaryada Vividya.
Angmaryada Vividyoho. Abrahma Bhavana Loka, Bhavana Punaravartino Arjuna. So Asamudram, Avibhava Samasa. Samudram, you see, Bharata Deshaha Pullinga. Asamudram,
Sakalinga.
Avibhava Napumsakam. Therefore, Adanta Avibhava, then Su will come, Su becomes Am, then Ami Purvaha, Asamudram. What about Pratama Bhakti Dvivachanam? Asamudram. Bhagavachanam, Asamudram. So Asamudram, right? But Panchami, I think, okay, you have not seen, I think, I don't know whether I told. Asamudrat, Asamudrabhyam. Panchami will be, that will not be replaced by Yam. There Vibhakti will be there. Okay, anyway, we are going to see Avibhava Samasa. We'll see that. Asamudram. Then Rajeshasya.
What is the meaning of Asamudram means?
Asamudram, up to Samudra, excluding the
Okay, that's
Samudra.
why Maryada.
Maryada is excluding. Abhividhi is inclusive. So when you say, just an example, Chennai up to Kuduvanjeri means, Kuduvanjeri is included or excluded? You have to tell which is included part of Chennai, Maryada, Abhividhi or Maryada. Suppose Kuduvanjeri is not Chennai, then the immediate before
Maryada.
that is Vandalur, I think. Okay, that up to Vandalur only is Chennai. Kuduvanjeri is excluded. But Kuduvanjeri is, if it is included, right, then it is Abhividhi. So Asamudram, Maryada Vividyoho. We are going to see that sutra, Ang Maryada Vividyoho. Then Rajeshasya Kshetre Bahupalaha Panasa Vrikshaha Asti.
Here Baguri.
Baguvri, because you see the Palaha, you can easily guess. Baguni, Palani.
Yasmin Saha.
Yasmin Saha Vrikshe, Saha Vrikshaha, Bahupalaha Vrikshaha, so Bahu Panasa Vrikshaha Asti. Right? Then,
This Panasa, that is also there, no? Panasa Vrikshaha will be
Panasaha iti Vrikshaha, Karmadarya. Yes, exactly. Yes. Panasaha iti Vrikshaha, Karmadarya. Yes. Chakrapanihi iti Vishnoho Nama. It is not Chakra, it is not Pani, referring to the person. Chakram Pano, Yasya.
Yes,
Like Dandapanihi. Dandam Pano, Yasya Saha Dandapanihi. Right? Dandapani. Similarly, Chakrapanihi. Adhanaha Purushaha Kretum na Shaknoti.
Nice.
Nanj Bahuvri.
Nanj Bahuvri. Danaha. Na Vidyate Danam Yasya Saha Adanaha. Na Danam is Adanam. That is Nanj. That Purusha. Here it is na dhanaha, right?
Yeah.
Bhagavati. Nanj tat purusha is what is sutra? Na dhanam
Nirdhana.
nanj ishadat krata. So we chant, right? Nanj is it is sutra 616, but here it is Nanj Bhagavati. So therefore we have to take Anakamanya Padarte 2 to 24. Harihara Ravayaha. Yeah. Shalayam Patanti. It is Hari Hara Ravayaha.
Hariharaha Avayava. Ayo.
Not Avayavana. So Ravi. Harihara Ravi. Okay. That is not Avayava of Hari and
Okay.
names of the students.
Dvanda, Itaretara Dvanda.
On this one.
Dvanda Samasa. Charte Dvandaha. Hari Hara Ravi. That's it. Dvanda Tat Purusha Yoga Parvata Lingam, right?
Yeah.
Bhagavatam
Parvata
Lingam.
Lingam.
That
Yeah.
Ravayaha, Ravihi, Ravi, Ravayaha. Okay. Then Ragadvesho Pariharaniyo.
Dvanda.
On this one.
Balakaha Panipadam. Okay, Panipadam, sorry. Prakshalayati. Samahara Dandva it is.
Samahara. Napumsakam.
Samaharaha Napumsakam. Right?
Ekavachanam.
It is Ekavachanam. Samahara Dandva we have seen. Where? Taditato Tarapada Samahare Cha. Right? Panipadam, we have seen. Like some examples we have seen. Samahare Cha, right? So it is Samahara Dvanda Samkampat. But of course, Panipadam is, yeah, okay, it's Ekavachanam. Samahara Dvandva. Then Jnani Sukadukche Samanataya Pashyati.
Itaretara.
Itaretara Dvandva. Sukamcha Dukamcha Sukadukke. Yuvatihi Anurupam. Vastram Krinati. Anurupam is
Anurupa.
Avyayava.
Aveba. Very good.
Bhava.
Anurupam. Rupam Anurupam. In keeping with Rupanusaram. Anurupam. Oh, no, tell me, what is the sutra? Sutram is there. Anuryat Samaya. Anuhu. So, Anuryat Samaya. 2:1:15, right? Anuhu. Anuryat Samaya. Anuryat Samaya. Not Samaya, not that sutra. Paschat Yatanu Purvya. That Anu is there. Okay. Anu in keeping Paschat Yatanu Purvya. That Anu is there. That we have to take. That is, yeah, 2:16. That we will see. Every word we have to see in that sutra. Sami Vivakti Samip Samruddhi Vidyata Vava Paschat Anupurvya. Anupurvya means in keeping with. Anupurvya. We will see that. Every word we have to see and we'll see in detail. Then Jagataha Ushtata Pratidinam Vartate.
Avyaye Bhava.
It must be Pratidinam. Dinam Prati Vipsa. Right? So therefore Vipsa. Vivakti Samipa Samruddhi Vidyata Vava Teya Samprati Shabda Pradurvava Paschaditanupurvi Yoga Padya Sadrisha Yata Sadrisha Yavadhavarane. This by this year, I think 6:16. That was the Vipsa. The Vipsa is repetition. What is the word for repetition? Shabda Pradurbhava Paschadithanupurvi Yoga Padya. Sadrishyam means likeness. Then it is by Yata Asadrishya. Okay. It is the next sutra. We'll see that. Yata Sadrishya. Sadrishya, here also it is there, but here asadrishya. Okay, not here sadrishya, here asadrishya. Asadrishya means there we will see yogyata, vipsa, padartha, anativritti, all those things we will see. Sadrishyam. So vipsa, repetition. So dinam dinam prati dinam, bodham bodham prati prati bodham. So yatha sadrishya 217 by that sutra, the compounding is done. So it's avibhava compound. You will see that. Okay. Eteshu. Oh, he has given the answers. Okay. No, not this is different, I think. Okay. No, answer only is given for the. Oh, for the he has given the answer. Anyway, you can check the answer. So eteshu vakyeshu stulaihi aksharaihi mudritani padani parishilayantu. Anyebhyah padebhyah kim vaishishtyam eteshu padeshu drishyate. Eteshu padeshu dvayoh bhagunam va padana samaveshah वर्तते अन्यत्र तु समावेशः नास्ति अयमेव समासः स एकपदी भवनं समासः अनेकपदस्य एकपदीकरणं समासः तत्त्वबोधिनी सेस् ओके द्वयोः बहूनां वा पदानाम् एकपदीकरणं समासः इति कथ्यते एतानि उदाहरणानि सो यू कैन चेक बहूनि फलानि यस्मिन् सः ओके चक्रं पाणौ यस्य सः विष्णुः अविद्यमानं धनं न विद्यते धनं यस्य सः अविद्यमानं धनं एनिवे यू कैन से द विग्रहः पीतं क्षीरम् ओके पाणि च पादौ च अनयोः समाहारः दिनं दिनं प्रति ओके समासः एतेषु उदाहरणेषु द्वयोः बहूनां पदानां टैपो इस् पदानां maybe in your book you can check पदानाम् एकपदीकरणं वर्तते अतः समासः अस्ति समासेन निष्पन्नं पदं समस्तपदम् एतेषु उदाहरणेषु सीतापतिः कर्मकुशलः इत्यादिकं समस्तं पदम् समस्तपदस्य विवरणं येन वाक्येन क्रियते तद्वाक्यं भवति विग्रहः व्हाट इज विग्रहः इज वृत्त्यार्थ अवबोधक वाक्यं विग्रहः तो एतेषु उदाहरणेषु सीतायाः पतिः कार्ये कुशलः इत्यादिकं विग्रहः येन वाक्येन समस्तपदस्य अर्थः अवगम्यते तद्वाक्यं विग्रहः विग्रह is vrityartha. Vrityartha means samasa is a vritti, pancha one of the vritti. Right? What are the other vrittis? Krud vritti, sanadi vritti, tadita vritti, ekashesha vritti. Right? Pancha vritti, these are called. So vrityartha avabodhakam vakyam. Yad vritti samasa vritti. So that is called vigraha. So vigraha dvividaha bhavati, swapada vigraha. Okay. Swapadaihi vigraha swapada vigraha. This is also a compound, you see. Swapadaihi vigraha swapada vigraha. Tritiya tatpurusha. What sutra? Tritiya. Swapadaihi vigraha swapada vigraha. You have to do yoga vibaha. 230a. Tritiya subantam padam sumantena sahasramasyate. Swam samasaha. Otherwise called समासस्य अर्थः समासस्य घटकैः पदैः यदि वर्ण्यते तर्हि स्वपद विग्रहः यथा तद्यथा सीतापतिः कार्यकुशल इत्यादीनां यः विग्रहः सीतायाः पतिः कार्ये कुशलः इत्यादि अयं स्वपद विग्रहः ओके देन यतः सीतापतिः इति समस्तपदस्य घटकपदे द्वे पदे सीतापतिः आभ्यामेव सीतायाः पतिः इत्येवं समस्तपदस्य अर्थः वर्ण्यते एवं कार्यकुशल इति अत्रापि कार्यं कुशलम् इति आभ्यां पदाभ्याम् एव अर्थः वर्ण्यते अन्यानि उदाहरणानि बहुफलः बहूनि फलानि यस्मिन् वृक्षे सः वृक्षः बहुफलः वृक्षः so you can we have seen all these compounds यद्यपि अत्र यस्मिन् सः च इत्यादीनि पदानि समस्तपदे अविद्यमानानि वर्तन्ते किन्तु सर्वस्मिन् अपि विग्रहवाक्ये समास घटकपदानि तु सन्ति एव अतः एतेषु स्वपद विग्रहः एव ओके anyway we know because we have been familiar with samasa otherwise I will think what is yasmin saha is not there in the word that is expression Similarly, Amraha iti vrikshaha. It's an expression, Amra vrikshaha. So Asvapada Vigraha is Samasasya Arthaha, Samasasya Gatakani, Yani Padani, Tat Samanartakaihi, Anyeki Padehi Yadi Varnyate, Tada Asvapada Vigraha. So Asvapada Vigraha is Anyena Padena Samasaha, Anyena Padena Vigraha. It is Asvapada Vigraha. Footnote. Avigraha Asvapada Vigraha Nitya Samasaha. Sarva Samasa Shesha Prakram Siddhanta Kaumudi. एतादृशः विग्रहस्य सः समासः नित्यसमासः इति कथ्यते. So नित्यसमासः. Footnote. Okay. इति कथ्यते. So नित्यसमासः is अश्वपद विग्रहस्य सः नित्यसमासः. Since the word Nityasamasa is like Jagat Swarta Vritti, we can say. I told you, Jagat Swarta Vritti, like Krishna Sarpaha. So therefore, Nityasamasa is Nityasamasa. Nityasamasa is Nityasamasa. Okay, then Tadyata Anurupam iti Samasta Padam. Anurupam Asya Vigrahavakyam Bhavati Rupasya Yogyam Anurupam. So where is Yogya? Rupasya Yogyam in the 616 in the Abhibhava Samasa Yoga Padya means yad Yogyam. So Anurupam compounding is done by 616 in keeping with Rupasya Yogyam Gunasya Yogam Anugunam. So like that. So it's Abhibhava compound Samasa. Atra Rupa Shabdaha Samasasya Gataka Chedapi Yogya Padam na Samasasya Gataka Bhutam. It is not Yogya is the word is not the Kintu Samasasya Gataka Bhutam Yat Padam Anuiti Tasya Artham Bodhayati. Anuiti Ityasya Tasya Artham Bodhayati. So therefore Yogyam Yogya Artham Bodhayati Anu Shabdaha. एवं अत्र समासस्य घटकभूतं पदं विग्रहे नास्ति किन्तु समानार्थक पदम् अस्ति अतः अयम् अपि अश्वपद विग्रहः एव. अन्यानि उदाहरणानि उपवृक्षम् अनुरूपम्. ओके. प्रकारान्तरेण विग्रहः पुनः द्विविधः लौकिकः अलौकिकः. All these things we know very well. What is लौकिका? लौकिकैः लोके व्यवहारार्थम् उपयुज्यमानैः पदैः यः विग्रहः सः विग्रहः लौकिकः. लौकिक विग्रहः is a compound again. लौकिक तदितवृत्ति. लोके भवः लौकिकः. But here in the context is लौकिक विग्रहः when we say the compound. लौकिक the word is तदिता. लोके भवः लौकिक. लौकिक विग्रहः is a compound. लौकिकैः पदैः यह विग्रह लौकिक विग्रह. तथा सीतापति इत्यस्य विग्रहे सीतायाः पतिः पदद्वयमपि लोके प्रयुज्यमानम् अतः अयं लौकिक विग्रह. Similarly बहुफलः आम्रवृक्षः इत्यादि. अलौकिक is लोके प्रयुक्तम् अर्गाणां पदानाम् अभावे अलौकिकः. तद्यथा सीतापति इत्यत्र सीता प्लस सीता पति प्लस सु इति विग्रह लौकिकः अलौकिकः. लोके सीतापति इत्यादि प्रातिपदिकं व्यवहारेण प्रयुज्यते नापि प्रत्ययः केवलं प्रयुज्यते. सुबन्तं तिगं चं तपन्तं च लोके प्रयुज्यते अतः अयम् अलौकिक विग्रहः.
Sir, सीतायाः नसीले नस् இருக்கணும் இல்லையா?
सीतायाः okay ma yes.
Okay, okay.
It's not Panchami, it is the typo. Yeah.
षष्ठी. Okay.
स्मर्तव्य अंशाः. अनेकपदस्य एकपदी भवनम् एकपदीकरणं समासः समस्तपदं समासेन निष्पन्नं पदं विग्रह येन वाक्येन वृत्तीनाम् अर्थः अवगम्यते तद्वाक्यं विग्रहः भवति. वृत्त्या तव अवबोधकवाक्यं विग्रहः. That's the definition. Okay. Simple words is given. Then vigraha of two types. Swapada vigraha samasasya ghatakaihi padaihi samasarthasya varnanam. Aswapada vigraha is anya padena samasaha anya padena vigraha. समासस्य घटकानि यानि पदानि तत् समानार्थकैः अन्यैः पदैः समासार्थस्य वर्णनम्। नित्यसमासः यस्य अश्वपदविग्रहः वर्तते सः। प्रकारान्तरेण विग्रहः द्विविधः भवति। लौकिकः लौकिकैः पदैः विग्रहः लौकिकविग्रहः, अलौकिकः लोके प्रयोक्तुम् अर्हाणां पदानाम् अभावे। समासस्य सामान्य नियमाः. It's very good revision. This is the sutra. You can understand easily. If you are read in the beginning, it will be difficult. Now, since we have seen all sutra, it becomes easy. Samasasya vishe ete niyamaha smartavyaha. Footnote 6. Okay. Samasah subantanam bhavati na tingantanam. We know. पूर्वोक्तेषु उदाहरणेषु सीतायाः पतिः कार्ये कुशलः इत्यादीनि पदानि सुबन्तानि एव वर्तन्ते, तिङन्तानि न वर्तन्ते. But तिङन्ता we will see in, I mean, it is seen in Chandas Veda. समासः द्वयोः पदयोः भवति. द्वयोः तु युगपत् बहुनाम् अपि भवति. Sorry, द्वन्द्वे तु, क्षम्यताम्, द्वन्द्वे तु युगपत् बहुनाम् अपि भवति. पूर्वोक्तेषु हरिहर रवयः इति समस्तं पदं विहाय अन्येषु द्वयोः पदयोः एव समासः वर्तते. द्वन्द्वसमासे द्वयोः बहुनां वा युगपत् सैमल्टेनियस्लि समासः भवति. हरिहर गुरवः इति द्वन्द्वसमासस्य उदाहरणम्. अतः तत्र बहुनां समासः वर्तते. थर्ड पॉइंट, परस्परान्वितयोः सुबन्तयोः समासः भवति. दिस इज बाय द सूत्र समर्थः पदविधिः. सीतायाः पतिः इति अनयोः शब्दयोः परस्पर अन्वयः इत्युक्ते सम्बन्धः वर्तते. किन्तु अयं लेखने सीतायाः पतिः रमायाः गच्छति इत्यस्मिन् सीतायाः लेखन्या सह अन्वयः पतिशब्दः रमाशब्देन सह अन्वयति. अतः सीताशब्दस्य पतिशब्देन सह अन्वयः न वर्तते. Therefore cannot make compound. तस्मै समर्थः पदविधिः. तस्मात् अस्मिन् उदाहरणे सीतायाः पतिः इति अत्र समासः न भवति. समासे पूर्वत्र श्रूयमाणं पदं पूर्वपदम्, उत्तरत्र श्रूयमाणं पदम् उत्तरपदम् इति कथ्यते. सीतायाः पतिः सीतापतिः इति उदाहरणे सीता इस् पूर्वपदम्, पतिः उत्तरपदम्. समासे कृते विभक्तेः लोपः भवति. सुपदातु प्रातिपदिकयोः लुक्. अतः प्रातिपदिक सदृशाभ्यां शब्दाभ्यां समासः भवति. ततः विभक्तिः योजनीया. प्रथमे उदाहरणे सीतायाः पतिः सीतापतिः इति अत्र सुप्रत्ययः पृथक् लिख्यन्ते चेत् सीता प्लस् नसि, नस् नाट् नसि, अगेन हियर आल्सो पति प्लस् सु इति एवं भवति. अत्र नस्सु अनयोः लोपः भवति. अवशिष्टयोः सीता पति अनयोः समासे कृते सीतापति इति सिद्ध्यति. इदं प्रातिपदिकं. ततः विभक्तौ कृतायां सीतापति इति रूपम्. So it's given in 5 points. Same thing in my introduction to Avibhava Samasa are given by points. All the points we have now it very well discussed. In the Avibhava Samasa are given all this. How to Samasa, what are the steps to be followed? Samasa Vedaha. Samasasya Vishe Samanyaha Niyamaha Uktaha Samprati. Samasasya Vedan Janimaha. Samasaha Pradhanyena चतुर्धा विभक्तः वर्तते. द्वंद्व तत्पुरुष द्वंद्व बहुव्रीहि अव्ययीभावः. Supsupa samasa not included. That which doesn't come under any of this, that becomes supsupa. And tatpurusha also we have classification. Karmadharaya, then Dvigu samasa, and dvandva we have samahara dvandva, itareta dvandva. And of course, Karmadharaya we have many classification names. Bhagavrihi also, Nanch Bhagavrihi. Tadguna, that Bhagavrihi we see. Bhagavrihi also there is a classification. That is Tadvignya, that the words, what is that name? Bhagavrihi compound. That also name is there. We have a name, the division. What's the name? I forgot. Anekamanya Padarte iti Bahuvrihi. Okay. Name I forgot. Okay, we'll tell you later. What's the name? Just doesn't come to my mind immediately. Okay. In the Basham class and all I used it. Okay. Anyway. So Anya Pada Pradana Bahuvrihi. So Shesha Bahuvrihi, that is Putra. Okay. Purvasmin Parte Ukteshu, Udaharneshu, Kasya Samasasya Kim Udaharanamiti Avagamanam Katam, Tadatam Kanchana Upaya Vartate, Samase Purapadam Uttarapadancha Vartate iti Gyatam, Tatra Purapadasya api Artha Vartate, Tata Uttarapadasya api, Tatra Kadachit Purapadartasya, Kadachit Uttarapadartasya, Kadachit Anyapadartasya, Kadachit Ubepadartasya Pradanyam Bhavati. यस्य पदस्य अर्थः प्रायः क्रियया अन्वितः भवति सः अर्थः प्रधानः युज्यते कस्य पदार्थस्य प्राधान्यमित्यवलम्ब्य लिंगं वचनं च अवलम्ब्य कः समासः इति सुलभतया निर्णेतुं शक्यते तदिदानीं जानीमः सो विच वर्ड पूर्वपद और उत्तरपद क्रियया सह अन्वितः अस्ति that determines the प्रधानत्वं so तत्पुरुषः is उत्तरपद and Dvandva is Ubeyapada, Bahuvrihi is Anyapada, and Avibhava is Purapada. Prayena, but it is not always. Please note. It is not always, it is Prayena. Prayena it is. Generally, we cannot take it as it is. It is, this is how it is. Because, for example, if you take the Avibhava Samasa, Avibhava Samasa, in the Nirmakshikam, for example, the Avibhava Samasa, given Nirmakshikam, for example, Nirmakshikam, take this one. Nirmakshikam, what is the meaning of Nirmakshikam? Makshikana Abhavaha. So which is Pradhana here? Nir, that is Aviya. Purvapada is Aviya, Nirmakshikam. So which is Pradhana here? Purvapada is Pradhana. Purvapada is Pradhana and Purvapada is Aviya. Therefore Nirmakshika. Therefore it is Aviyam. Aviyam means it doesn't have any linga. But Avibhava Samasa, here we give Napumsaka linga, that we will see. So therefore that's why Nir is Upaya, or Nir is Aviyam. Therefore it is Avibhavaha. Avibhavaha Aviyam Bhavati. Avibhavaha is Aviyam. Therefore only there is no linga. There is no linga. The Napumsakam is only we say for the, we will see if it is, that is for the sake of Napumsakam we say, but what happened Napumsakam? That's true and it becomes only. That is a form. So Napumsakam means it is Adanta Avya. For Adanta Avibhava Samasa, will come Napumsakam Bhavati. Avibhavaha. We will see the sutra, then in that context we will understand what is that. Avibhavaha Aviyam Bhavati. So Nir is Purapadam, there is Aviya, therefore Aviyam. Napumsaka it is because we cannot ordain any linga, therefore default it is Napumsakala. It is something like Bhave Prayoga. Bhave Prayoga, what we do? But what is the Vibhakti and what is the Vachanam and what is the Purusha of the Kriya Padam? Ramena, suppose Ramaha Gachati, what will be the Bhave Prayoga? Bhave would be?
Ramena Gataha.
Ramena Gamyate, right? Gamyate. Why Gamyate? Gamyate Pratham Purusha Ekavachanam. Similarly, Gamyate by default we say Pratham Purusha Ekavachanam, right? where's karma? Karma not there, right? Ramena gamyate. Just say Ramena gamyate. Karma not there. So as we ordain default, Pratham Purusha Ekavachanam. Similarly, the Napumsaka we ordain when it is not there. In Kridanta, Ramena Gataha or Gatam? Ramena Patitam. It's a Napumsaka Prathama Bhakti Ekavachanam, right? Similarly, here also, Abhi Baba is Abhiyam only. But what we do, that we assign Napumsaka. Doesn't mean it becomes a linga. Okay. So Prayana, it is Alingata eva. So Purvapadam is Nir, Abhiyam, Nirmakshikam. Purvapadam is Pradhanam. Therefore, in this compound, Vakshikanam Abhavarte. That is by same Sutra 216. Abhiyam Vibhakti Samipa Samriddhi, Vriddhyata, Bhava, Abhavarte, absence of Makshika. So Purvapadam Abhiya. Therefore, it is Purvapada Pradhana Abhibhavaha. This is an example for Purvapadam being Pradhanam. Now, if you take, for example, another example, Unmatta Gangam. It's not given here. Unmatta Gangam. Unmatta Gangam is Unmatta Gangam. Ganga becomes Rasva because, see, the Dirga becomes Rasva. Why? There we need a condition that it should be Napumsaka. That is why Napumsaka we say. Unmatta, then Ganga. Ganga is Akaranta. Then Akaranta becomes Rasvaha, Pratipadikasya Napumsakam. Right? We have the sutra. Napumsaka becomes, Pratipadika becomes Rasvaha. So Ganga becomes Ganga. Unless you ordain the Sanya Napumsaka, it cannot become Napumsaka. It cannot become Rasva. The sutra here, you can see, we need the Sanya Napumsakam so that Rasvatvam can be ordained. Otherwise, it cannot be Rasva. 1-2 section. Rasvaha Napumsake Pratipadikasya. So Napumsaka, Rasvaha Napumsake Pratipadikasya. Napumsaka Pratipadika is made Rasva. We don't have any Dirga Napumsaka Shabda. All Napumsaka Shabdas are Rasva only. Napumsake Pratipadikasya Rasvaka Bhavati. So therefore Ganga is iti Uttarapadam. An Abhibhava compound. Unless you order Napumsaka Sanya, it cannot become Rasva. So once it becomes Rasva, because you order Napumsaka Sanya, Ganga becomes Ganga. Then Ganga is Adanta Vibhava compound. Therefore we can ordain Pratyaya, by which Upa Gangam or Unmatta Gangam iti Rupani Siddhyanti. We will see anyway. So what I'm saying here, it is Unmatta Gangam is, it is not Purapada Pradhana here. Here Purapadana, not even, it is not Purapada Pradhana. So therefore here, but it is Abhibhava Samasa. Here it is Abhibhava Samasa. Unmatta Ganga, Logita Ganga, it is Anya Padartha. Here Anya Padartha Pradhanata Asti Atra. So therefore here it is not Purapada. Therefore we cannot say all the Abhibhava Samasa are Purapadana. Prayaha, that is why the beginning itself, beginning of Samasa, it is Prayaha, Prayena. So it is just to start with, to understand. For the beginners, we will say Purapada Pradhana is Abhibhava, Uttara Pradhana is Tatpurusha. It is Prayena. So that is why he says Prayena iti. Iti Kashchana Upaya Vartate, Samase Purapadam Uttarapadam, Kadachit Purapadam, Kadachit Uttarapadam, Kadachit Anyapadam, Pradhanya Bhavati. So Asya Pradhana Uchate. It is Prayena, but it is not always. Prayaha, that's why he says Tatpurusha, Prayaha, Uttara Padartha Pradhanaha. सर्वत्र अयं नियमः न अन्वयं प्राप्नोति. That is why प्रायः iti yojitam. That's what I want to highlight here. I give the example of Abhi Baba. He says here itself, प्रायः iti प्रायः उत्तर पदार्थ प्रधानः तत् पुरुषः. It means सर्वत्र अयं नियमः न अन्वयं प्राप्नोति. Not always, everywhere. Here it is. Therefore, don't apply because this. Anyway, we will not apply because we know Samasa Vidayaka Sutra. We think in terms of sutra. Otherwise, those who don't know the sutra, no, they just apply this. So therefore, prayena atah prayah iti yojitam asti. Uttarapadasya artah yadi kriyaya anvitah bhavati targi tat purushah. Generally, you will see uttarapada pradhana tat purushah. Generally. Tadita sita patihi gacchati. Kaha gacchati? Patihi gacchati. So that is kriyaya saka tasya anvayah asti. Therefore, उत्तरपदप्रधानः तत्पुरुषः इति उदाहरणे उत्तरपदस्य पतिपदस्य अर्थः एव गमनक्रियया अन्वेति ततो सीतापदस्य अर्थः गमनं पत्युः एव न तु सीतायाः अतः सीतापतिः इति तत्पुरुषसमासः. Okay. Similarly, other Dvanda, Abhibhava Samasa, what he says, Asamudram. Okay, just seeing the example. We'll see, we'll read the next class. Prayaha Purva Pradhana, Purva Padartha Pradhana, Upavriksham Yanam Asti. Iti Udarane, Samipyartasya Pradhani. So Upavriksham, the vehicle goes, the vehicle is there near the tree. So Upavriksham, Upa is a Pradhana. Samipe, Vrikshasa Samipe Yanam Asti. So Upa iti asya, Avayasya, Purva Padasya Pradhanyam Asti. Therefore, Purva Padartha Pradhanaha. But there are other places where it is not. Anyani Udane, Asamudram, Anurupam, Ityadi. This is Prayaha, Prayena. I gave the counter example. Unmatta Gangam. Unmatta Gangam, there it is Anya Pada Pradhana. So therefore, it is, but still it is Abhibhava only. Compounding happened by the Samasa Vidayaka Sutra. Therefore, Abhibhava Samasa. That is why these Samasa Vidayaka Sutras are important. If we go by Samasa Vidayaka Sutra, then we know it is why we say Prayena iti. Okay, I think we'll stop here. We'll continue this. And this, now the Ashtadhyayi Pravesha, it'll be easy. It's given a lot of exercises also. That's very interesting, we can do. So be familiar with the Samasa Vidayaka Sutra so that not just simply giving the Vigraha Vakya, because we know the Vigraha Vakya, you can easily say that because of your familiarity. But now Sutra, we have to connect with the Sutra. So that only our knowledge lies here. We'll see. Except Bahuvrigi and Kugati Pradayaha and Abhibhava, all other compounds we can easily do. So be easy for us to go through. And it's a revision also. So introduction to Samasa revision we saw, but division in particular, all the compounds, different types of compounds, so that we will see. So he has given a lot of examples. So you have to read this. If you have time, please go through this. And the exercise you can prepare. Here, a lot of exercises, homework is given. You can try. Not just the compound, you write the rule. The Samasa Vidayaka Sutra, by which compounding is done. Okay. So we will stop here. Om Purnamadah Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. We will do this when you come to Bahuvrigi or Abhibhava. We stop that, then we'll go to Abhibhava compound and then come back and do this. Okay. Dhanyavadaha.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Page number
Dhanyavadaha.
144 in this book. Yeah. Dhanyavadaha.
Anyone?
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ. 169 is the new book.